Dicks out. Oh, did we start?
Yeah, we started.
Oh,
Can't believe you.
oops.
Can't believe we
Well,
started.
I
so
can't
now we start
open
the podcast, right?
roll
Hey,
20.
we're only starting 15 minutes late these days. We're getting better.
It's
Well,
been live for 23 minutes though, but that's because I went live early. So
Right, I was gonna say that we could be live, but we're still not.
yeah,
Playing.
actually live. Yeah. Whoa.
Ooh, dude, I'm getting an ad for freaking Godzilla versus King Kong, which I heard is very.
No way, you don't have
predictable,
ad
but good.
blocker? That's wild.
I'm on my other computer, and it signs me out when I'm on my main computer.
But so similar along those lines, but not quite that story by any stretch. So Brittany got exposed again. So she had to go
By,
and
like
get
a nudist or to
no COVID. So she found out
That's worse.
yesterday that on Friday she was exposed again, and this is the first time she's actually legitimately like, oh no, I actually like the other time it was like, you take the test, you do what you gotta do. But this time she's like, so I might actually have it. So she was made an appointment, not a big deal. Okay, I gotta go there, gotta go and get it done. So she made the appointment yesterday to go today. Then last night while she was exercising, she may have broken her toes. So this morning she's like,
I didn't know
hurt my
COVID
foot.
broke toes.
No, that's stupidity does that. But you know.
Oh, I've broken mine twice in the last few years. What's that say about me?
So she had to change her appointment. I mean, I'll skip past that. She had to
Maybe
change
he's
her
got
appointment to
fragile
be able
toes.
to twinkle toes is what we'll call them. We had to skip past change the appointment to get both things examined. And then they're like, well, you should probably get an x-ray to confirm whether or not you broke them. I mean, this one, no. This one, maybe. You probably did. So come back tomorrow for an x-ray after you actually get your COVID results. That way we know, like, we can let you in for the x-ray. And then, yeah, that was fun. So
When do you get the results?
honestly, they said that they're going to expedite it because she has to go in for another thing, just for the test. So, sorry, for the x-ray. So maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. And it's not the
Live
rapid
updates,
test.
live tweets.
She'll check and she'll text me. So
Hospital
we'll find out.
videos?
Alright. So if it
Hospital
happens on
videos.
stream, you will announce the results
Like,
for us all.
guess what, everybody?
I didn't even make. God, I should have. Everyone told me I should have gone to the hospital after our accident. I could have had
Should've.
hospital videos.
You could have. You sit
Yeah,
there and
you could
cry.
have been famous
Mark
like
is not
Mr.
doing a very
Right.
good job of teaching me how to be a good YouTuber. I could have had hospital videos, post like car crash video.
Wait a second. So if Brittany goes to the hospital, do I post hospital videos of me while she's
No,
at
her.
Is that
Yeah, you could.
make it
But
all
she could
about
just be like
you.
laying in the background. Tell her to look like really miserable
like
and
one
in
of these,
pain.
like, no, get out of
Worst
frame.
case scenario,
Get out-
tell her
get
to
out
blow up her
frame.
appendix or something. Give you some reason to actually be there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if the broken foot video did as well as like the his organs exploding video. So you got to really get it's something in the innards.
Yeah, it's got, and you gotta every year, every single time you go back, it's gotta be one upping. You gotta
Yeah.
keep going up and up and
Well,
up.
then
so.
shouldn't you start low, like a pinky
Yes,
toe, and
yeah.
like work?
Like,
No,
you can't
like a
start too low
COVID,
'cause you
like
gotta
a
get
COVID,
interest in
yeah.
it.
No.
How to get interested.
COVID's really hot right now. It's trending. So
It's got to be worth the clicks. It's like
It's
I got
trending
a
in the
bruise.
U.S. It's
I
trending
went
in
to
the
the
U.S.
doctor for my bruise.
Good.
You'll never believe what they said. Like maybe that would get it. I don't know.
and then show when you do that, show a pregnancy stick, but like blur out the results.
We're all going to hell.
Well, yeah, we're content creators.
food!
Oh.
Before you upload your first video, you have to sign a waiver saying, "I hereby relinquish any rights I had to a spot in heaven."
No,
Not
Jesus.
wrong.
Mostly, I was just thinking like to hold the pregnancy stick with the blurred out results and just, one of those things. The caption is, Britt, I think you need to get another procedure. I'm like, no? Too dark? No? No? Is it bad? Bad joke?
It's a little bad. It's a little bad.
Okay. Just, anyways. So, I'm already a dad. It's okay. It's okay. Hey, Rena, you have a responsibility. Are you going to be able to hold on to this?
Are you gonna do the Taylor Swift thing?
I don't know anything.
The
about
Taylor
that.
Swift tweet?
What is it?
Okay, no, it's good. It's good. It's good. Don't worry. Don't worry.
What? What do
So-
you need from me?
So
I got it. If you already have a kid and you want to do the whole kid video thing, instead of like going through the whole 9 months of waiting for the video, just make a video. I stole a kid. ... Cops called, and like show you going like this, like police in the background. Millions of views.
And show your
Might
wife
even pay
like
for your
arms
legal
folded,
fee.
like mad at you.
Yeah, might even pay for your legal team.
Might.
Now, what if the video is actually just you being like, so last week I went to the drugstore and I bought myself some Cheetos and the bag was only
Wait,
half full.
what actual video are you talking about? It
Like-
doesn't
like-
matter.
Oh, so the
Cheetos
video doesn't
scandal
matter.
you would not believe.
You just need
Cops
that-
called.
So that's you need the thumbnail, the title, but the content doesn't really matter.
The title has to have
No.
something like "You won't believe what happened" or "Unbelievable turn of events." Cops call. You have to put something like that in the title.
Or Gone Wrong is a good one.
Gone wrong.
Um,
Yeah.
Gone Sexual at 3 a.m. Great combo there.
Do I put that for like
A lot of stuff you can do.
so for the next the Witcher video I uploaded to YouTube, it should say Witcher Session 20 Gone Sexual.
Yep. All caps.
It's an iffy. It's in the right direction. It's in the right direction. I don't know if it's the one you want.
The right what?
Direction.
Okay, just making sure that the big D was in there. We needed that. So
Yeah.
okay, good.
Got Zane.
So anyways, in case you guys weren't aware, Rena had completed the little GIF, and so there is actually now a new. I think they're called bitmotes. But anyways,
yeah.
Did you get it? Did you really?
Oh,
Did it work?
yeah, Stinky Pinky's up in there.
Let me see.
Yeah, Stinky Pinky's up in
Can we
there.
get some stinky pinky?
Oh, unfortunately, you
Hey,
can't call
hey.
it Stinky Pinky.
Up.
Wait, how do you
Live
do it?
tweeting. Live tweeting. Roll20 app tweeted. Hey all, we are seeing some connection timeouts and are currently investigating.
Really?
Cops
That's,
called.
that's your live update.
They
Thank
put
you.
cops called.
Cops called. Cops called.
No, I'll reply to it and let them know.
Githane's got that Stinky Pinky up in chat. Woo
Oh
woo.
God, it's awful. It's great, but it's awful.
Oh, it's a.
Great.
Oh my God, that's cool
Yep.
to see it work like that. You know how much fucking effort.
Get a whole hand of Stinky Pinky up in there.
Thank God.
It's doing the worm.
I'm glad you liked it.
Oh, I tried to do that
wow.
with my pinky, and I'm like, it hurts my finger to try to do that. It's like starts clicking.
It's not the first. People have spent long times on my fingers before. It's usually a lot of effort.
Could you
Cops called.
could you
I
elaborate?
hated every
Okay.
second of it. Cops called.
So Reno, what was your least favorite part about Stinky Pinky?
Animating it, dude. I couldn't get it right. Like I tried so many different frames to make it look like realistic and just could not get it. So
Pinkies are kind of stupid. Like trying to get a
yeah,
pinky
I'm
to-
like, what do I do? Just not like I don't know. Like, how am I gonna get it to look like? You know what I mean? I don't
Like,
know.
I can't even move my pinky without moving my like ring finger. There's like just
That's
so much
really
to it.
great. I love that.
Hey,
It turned out pretty good. I'm kind of proud of it. So
is there a way to make it so that the on the overlay when somebody uses Stinky Pinky that emote pops up, or no, it'll
yeah, you
always
just
be the
you
purple
just
one?
use one of the larger gifts that I sent you.
And you can use that to because when they did Stinky Pinky over there, it was just the regular one.
Just
Vice versa
insert it-
always does that. Yeah.
Insert it as a GIF in OBS, and you can
Yeah.
use that as like an alert message. You want to do that?
Yeah, yeah,
Good.
I'll have to do that exactly. I was just thinking, but it's gonna be universal. It'll be the generic one as opposed to a specialized one, but that makes sense. That's how it always is. So, yeah, that makes sense.
Cool. That's
Always
really
has
cool.
been.
Thank you.
Yeah.
A full year resub?
Oh Jesus. Hi. Hey, KJ. How you doing? Yeah, Messi, your mic is popping.
Sick.
Yeah. Somebody had mentioned it and I didn't notice it. And now I just heard like right as we went quiet, it was there.
How about now?
I'm not listening.
What's popping? It's Messi turnaround. Messi, your new name is Messi turnaround.
Turn Messi around. Pat, you've been awfully quiet. How are you, buddy?
I'm ordering dinner.
Oh, would you like to inform us what you're getting?
Chicken.
Oh, I had teriyaki chicken. Molly
It's
made
very
teriyaki
specific.
chicken. It was really good.
I ordered El Pollo Loco,
Oh, okay.
which is the equivalent of the crazy chicken.
El-
Pat, what's the
Pollo.
stupid name of the chicken place that we thought was a character?
Oh, Jacoby's.
Bojangles. Because
Was it
Bojack. You
Bojangles?
thought the name Bojack. you called
Bojangles. That's right. That's good old Bojangles. I always
Apparently,
forget that.
that's
was,
a restaurant chain.
Yeah.
It is. We didn't know that.
We found that out too.
Didn't know. Just found out right now. Live tweeting. There you go, Messi.
Last time on D&D 5e's The Witcher.
Wade, good start. You have us captivated. Go on.
Go
What the
on.
fuck happened last time?
Yeah, my
The
food's been.
crew
Went
of
north.
heroes
Went north.
arrived in a town.
I just ordered it, and
with-
it's already on its way to me.
a guard.
That's freshly cooked to order.
Derb, unable to sleep because of the rat fucking, found himself taking a really, really awful nap, whilst Messi gambled the crew's entire savings away.
And I won.
Meanwhile,
And then I
Atelia
lost.
and Dorian went to prison and wrangled a couple of dudes until there was nothing left in them that they didn't have in their grasp.
What?
What?
After reuniting in the guard station, our crew of heroes is ready to take their information to the next level. And so,
Level 2?
there we begin. That what happened?
Did we level up?
That was 2 sessions ago.
But can we?
Oh, no.
What?
Oh, okay.
Our crew thought they leveled up, but the DM felt differently.
But Chet
that
used
is
their
where
hype
we
train
begin.
to make the whole crew level up. Oh, hey, my roll 20 loaded finally.
In this
Yay.
desert landscape, this forested, the forested plains and the desert,
My
So see a
ass.
cave.
by water and or land, north of that forest thing where the bugs were.
Shibalba.
And south of everything else.
This
Good to keep going. Yeah.
is where our crew begins, with the direction of heading
love that movie,
to
Cap.
the place for
Or
reasons.
will this be where our crew ends?
Find out
Find
next
out.
time.
Well, now. but-
on Witcher
On
5
Survivor.
Well, it's now. Next time is now.
Future is
That's
now.
proven.
After this short commercial break. All right, Scott, roll it.
I could actually
Run
click
some
the-
ads.
I can
Run some
click the
ads.
ads. Yeah, sure. We
It
made
is
them wait a long
Napa.
time. Do I press the ads button? Run 1 minute ad break?
Yeah, do that.
What? Wait, why?
Well, they asked me to, so okay.
Who did?
They did.
No one.
Who is
they?
they?
I definitely just pressed the run 1 minute ad break.
So, quick thing
Nice.
about that. You actually do want to do that every hour because if you don't, it'll do it for you for people in your chat
Oh yeah, for not
without-
what you call it?
without
yeah.
telling you.
Yeah.
So definitely run it once an hour if you can.
So since they can't listen to us,
They can.
They-
sub
they
no,
all
no,
can,
no,
yeah,
they,
they-
listen, they can't hear us. We're safe. We're safe.
We're not
This is-
safe.
This is
We're not-
safe.
there's no
space.
safe.
You're on
There's
the
no
internet.
safe here.
There's no safe.
So, Rena, that extra responsibility I'd mentioned, I don't know if you've noticed or not. I don't know how many potions you have in chat, but if you use those, oh, thanks. If you use those, you can actually have coins thrown into your. It's literally toss a coin to the Witcher. So, if you notice it, make sure you mention it to me so I can. Oh Jesus, treadmill! I saw your goddamn tweets.
So you can Jesus.
I can add money into your coin purse. I've already added 60 into your coin purse because 6 people.
Wait,
attended it.
what?
Yeah,
Hold on.
they're tossing
talking about?
coins to the Witcher.
You know,
That's
there
cool.
was a time where the college Molly went to had a newspaper, like a school newspaper that went like viral. It was because the
Viral.
title was all about grapefruit,
Oh,
but instead of putting grapefruit, they thought it'd be clever to replace the G in grapefruit with like a piece of grapefruit.
it's a little
But that made it
twisted.
look like not grapefruit in the title.
Yeah, no, it would not. No, that
Wow.
would be bad.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
And they
is.
didn't
There was
look at it,
something
I
relevant
guess.
to that I just thought of that you were just talking about a minute ago, and I completely lost my train of thought.
I was not talking about grapefruits without G's. Okay.
Yeah.
I absolutely. There will always be a G in my grapefruit.
It's the coin thing. The tosses a coin to the Witcher. She now has 1,209 coins in her. Like,
No, it's the potion redemption.
because the bag is not like typed out, so I always read it as like people are just shoving coins into Atelia.
Bag.
To be,
Bag of holding? No. Move along. No.
Patrick, a bag of holding, just reach in.
it's actually
No.
the lost in it sack.
Reach in or get thrown
What
in
is
by my
Witch
shitty
Hunter?
friends.
What?
Whatever
Rena?
it is, I've
What
always
is
read
that
it
for
as the Witcher has coins in
250,000?
her.
What is that?
It's nothing.
What is that?
What is it? I don't know. I don't see it.
Witch
Wait,
hunter?
what the fuck? I'm
What
gonna
is that
die.
about? Yeah.
I do not see it. Listen, as long as people are spending their potions, costing you coins.
What
You
the
know-
fuck is that? I don't like that.
Don't-
I don't like. I'm not a
Listen,
fan of that one.
Listen, it's 250,000. Nobody's gonna get
But
that
I-
many
but I'm a
channel
witch.
points. Yeah.
But I'm a wit. Who has that many? Hey, if you have that many channel points, just type me in the chat so I know how many people are gonna kill me all at once.
Don't worry, Githane. It is. It's that too. It's more or less. It should actually be called TPK attempt, but don't tell them that.
Don't tell us what. We can't hear you when you address chat.
Oh, okay. I'm so glad that. Hi, Tash. What's up, buddy? Don't worry about it.
Hey, Tash. How was
Hey,
Warmonger?
Tesh, you know what's 2
Is that
weeks
right?
and 3 days overdue? You logging into Raid Shadow Legends and leveling up.
You know
you
what's
doing,
way
man?
overdue? Tash is playing Monster Hunter. We should play.
Tash, you know it's
Monster
really
Hunter.
overdue.
You were grounded until I get
you
my
getting
sacred
some-
shard.
You getting some rest, Tash.
I gave
That's
you a
what's
sacred
overdue.
shard today. You're welcome.
104, Pat. Lance
Long
and Tash
overdue,
have to give me
Tash.
2 more so I get the 3rd.
Your character died already? How? It's only been like 4 weeks, right?
Well, clearly he
Which
wasn't
character?
farming dragon for gear. Too soon? Probably too soon.
Is he talking about his Raid
I-
Shadow Legend character?
Oh, he might be. Wait, it's been 2 years? Wait, which character died, Tash?
This might be Aurorum spoilers.
Oh, shit. Oh, no. Fuck.
Legit over
We
2
needed
yeah,
him.
Dylan is legit over 2-year campaign, and his
Oh,
character
no.
yeah.
Oh,
Hey, spoilers.
Wait, what?
No.
Spoilers for Twitch
So
TV
fucking
/Taylor.
sad.
Yeah.
Dylan was awesome. He was the
know.
nicest one of all of you.
I know.
Yeah.
Dylan was great.
Out of all of you.
Yeah.
And we had the special eyes that you could see things with, and he was
Nice
Take out his
jovial.
special
last,
eyes.
Messy. Nice guys finish last. That's what makes hiring prostitutes very expensive. Takes a long time. You have to get extra hours.
Sorry, wait. I only listened to the second half of that. What can you?
I heard extra
restart?
hours.
I heard
Extra
prostitutes.
You
Wow.
guys heard what you wanted to hear. We're talking about
Prostitutes or
D&D.
extra hours. Okay.
Anyway, I gave a great recap last time on The Witcher.
Last time.
Do.
Do we have to call you Lord Minion now?
Yes. Well, no, Lord Wade.
You
Oh.
told me that you were going to frame it. You're going to put it behind you.
Yes, going to. There
that
was
was
no time frame
something
on
we
that.
were going to. Yeah. That'll
Scott.
get hung up just like how you've done everything else on your desk, right? It's going to take
Pat,
like
my
another like
wall
5.
is still naked. I haven't even foamed the wall in front of me in 3 years.
You still
Yeah.
haven't done that.
No, the foam's 10 feet away. What am I supposed to do? Go get it?
Hey,
This
Scott.
is literally you pass it going into your office.
Yeah, pass
Since-
it. Don't have time
Since
to grab
Wade
it.
since Wade is legally a Lord IRL, I think it's only fair that his character also gets the title.
Oh, Derb's getting knighted.
Lord
Derb.
Longbit. Lord Longbit sounds like a character in a comedy. Come on. Come on.
Sounds like a
My
Monty
pony
Python
better
character.
get knighted too. Lord Shortbit.
Oh my god.
Oh, my food's here.
That was really fast. That was like, I don't feel comfortable you're eating
That was
the
freaky
food.
fast.
Yeah. That makes me uncomfortable how quickly that food is getting there. Yeah.
Is the static bad? Is it me? Is it still me, or is it? Are you referring to Scott?
It's funny. Most people don't notice the static. Some people do. I think it's a matter of what they're using to listen to the stream. But like I said earlier, in case you missed it, I'm ordering all of my audio equipment all over again, piece by piece. So on Friday, I'm getting a new Shure. I think it's MB7 or whatever it is, M7B.
the mic?
Yeah, the mic. So I'm getting a new
New
one on
mic?
Friday. See if that fixes it. If not, then I'll get a new preamp. If not, I'll get a new
I mean,
Scarlett. I'll do it.
I guess
one
worst
at a time.
case, you just end up with more audio equipment you can use when COVID's over and you want to have people over for streams.
That sounds like COVID will never end. Though I did actually have somebody reach out to me about something recently that I totally talked to you guys about.
I had somebody reach out to me about
afterwards.
something once too.
Oh,
somebody reached out
now,
to
did
me,
they reach
they're
from
like,
behind
"Pat."
or? Oh,
Well, it was kind of like they were behind, but they like reached in front. It's like a what's it called? It's like a reach
through.
It's like they
A
reached,
reach through.
A reach below.
No, it's like a reach.
A reach between.
Like a
Anal
reach.
cavity search.
It's like a turn. There's like a turn to it.
Ah,
you
a
reached
reach
it
four
like a
lefts
curve.
make a left.
That's it. Yeah,
Oh, the reach Konami code.
that's it. Yep. Yeah.
Yep,
No.
I know what
Yeah.
you're
Patrick's
talking
right.
about.
Hey, go
Patrick's
four
right.
lefts make a straight.
4 lefts make a straight.
5 lefts make a left.
Yep. 5 lefts make a left. Yep. Good job, Wade. Sorry, Lord Wade.
Get his name right.
Lord Barnes.
I'll hurt you.
No,
All right, so we did our recap.
Which lord are we supposed to be going with though?
The one who wants to play.
No, but
Lord
is it-
Longbit.
Is it Lord Longbit, Lord Derb, Lord Wade, Lord
Derb has to be
Minion,
knighted in
Lord-
game for it to be official, so knight me, daddy.
Is it Lord Minion?
No, it's Lord Squared Minion.
Since it's 3 sevens, can we call you Lord Trip? For like 777?
No, I'm pretty sure he died at the end.
Lord Trip is like Humpty Dumpty, I assume, in your lore.
Yeah, he
He, like,
dies
tripped.
and then chickens come out.
Okay. Yeah.
That's hot.
Is that spoilers?
Hey, Pat, can you just do me one quick favor and then we gotta get into this game? Your chicken, when you rip it open, what color is it?
White.
Not pink.
No.
Okay.
Scott, what did the chicken say?
Do you know what El Pollo Loco is?
No.
Pollo Loco.
It's like a fast food, like Mexican chain here.
Oh, fast food. Gotcha. Okay.
We have it here
They
too.
have it's all
but-
flame grilled chicken, and when you order it, they just take it off the grill. And
This channel's like whenever a bully steals your book at school and he like dangles it and you're like trying to get it and he just like keeps it out of reach. It's like, here's the game. There's the recap. We could play.
Well, before we
I-
do,
I think it's
Just
still
keep going.
buggy, by the way, because like I clicked on my character's name and I can't see my character sheet.
yeah, it took me like literally 5 minutes for it to load. So
Yeah, it's
just sit there.
Wait. Messi, you were trying to say something to me?
Yeah,
Oh,
what
wait,
the fuck
wait,
was I gonna
wait.
say?
I got it. Oh, we're gonna play.
Oh, what? Why did the why did the chicken say it crossed
I
the
tried.
road?
Wait.
Repeat that question because I think it was
The
said
answer is
wrong.
because it's Chris's joke. He's stealing a
Gosh.
joke. It's bad. It's a bad joke. It's not funny. Let's go on.
It's because.
Because there, done. Spoiled it. Ruined it. No.
Because? Yeah, like that.
Why did the dolphin cross the bay?
It didn't. It was killed whenever the guy went on vacation.
To get to the
That's
other
an interesting
tide.
Like Tide Pods.
Scott's an actual dad, so he has like loads of these.
No, Brittany actually legit got me a tin can of emergency dad jokes. It's upstairs though.
I have a whole stack of cards next to my bed with puns on them.
Yeah. Well,
I have a
What
life.
on them?
it says emergency dad jokes, so
I
they're,
don't
they're
want
bad.
to.
Oh, oddball. Sorry, I'll say it again. Why did the chicken say it crossed the road?
Because it's a chicken and it balked.
Yeah, because it's a chicken, so it box. It's like
No, but
All
why?
right.
No, but why are you saying the like? You're saying it's why did the chicken cross the road? But you're saying why
No,
did the
no, no.
chickens?
say it crossed
Chris
the
just
road
said
because
why
the
chicken
chicken's
crossed the
saying
road.
it.
Messi's saying why did the chicken say it crossed the road? It said it
Yeah,
crossed the road
because the chicken's
because-
saying it.
Because it's not.
The
it's
chicken's
awful,
saying
and
it,
It's only
though,
worse
'cause
than it
the-
was before. Anyway,
It's the chicken
and
talking.
now back to Witcher 5e.
I don't think he understands basic sentence structure.
Dun-dun-dun.
Now back.
Why did
Ah!
the chicken
You're
say it crossed the
5e.
road? And the chicken
Live
says,
update.
There's no
"Because that's
fucking
the-"
roads. We just came out of
Live
the goddamn
update.
woods. It's a dirt path.
Negative.
I don't see a live
There's no
update.
pavement. There's not
Well,
blacktop.
There's
That's why Rena's horse
Wait.
is dead. The first one.
live update.
Is it- There's
Negative.
a live update.
With a bunch of exclamation points, and it says live. Well, actually, it says negative, 6 exclamation points, then force smooch, which is like I'm sending you a kiss with through
Wait,
the,
who
through the
who
force.
who
like-
updated that? Oh, you're negative, right? The COVID test.
Yeah.
I
So
thought you were talking about roll 20.
no.
Okay, I see. All
COVID
right.
negative,
I was like,
broken
why is roll
toe?
20 trying to
Positive?
kiss you? I don't. I'm a little bit confused.
Well, I have been close to them. For
You shouldn't live update. That was a million view video. you
Live
just ruined.
update from roll 20. Someone said Roll 20 being down is saving our party from getting housed by a spirit. I mean, if we're looking for a bright side. And Roll 20 said,
can't
"Yep,
blame
that's
Roll
it.
20.
That's
It's you
totally why
fucks.
we
You
saw the
fucks are the reason why party
TPK
can't do
coming.
anything.
It was
Yeah,
just
Tonight it's
heartbreaking."
Messy. Messy's 100% the reason tonight. Who we blaming today?
I'm trying.
Oh,
I'm trying to delay as much as
asshole
possible.
in the green with the green.
To be fair,
Mint.
Rena hasn't said a word, so I would also.
You know
put
what?
blame
Bless her
towards Rena.
soul.
I
She's
haven't
muted.
said
Maybe
much,
she
dude.
has. We
I'm
would never
sitting
know.
here just eating, man.
Pat, you have spoken about 8 times as much as Rena.
That's not a lot.
Still,
8 times 0 is still 0, Scott.
And what about me?
they have said words. Messy, you are.
I'm hard at work at your emote.
Oh,
Trying to get this file to you.
oh no, it's fine. It's all good. She's trying to get Stinky Pinky up in chat for you guys. That's all.
Yeah.
I see. Nice
Uh,
100.
But either way, let's go. Let's start. Let's get this done.
19. We could try. Yeah, see if it
Or
works.
as obviously me said, and now more podcasts. So Wade, any update on the car? Are you gonna be able to get
I
you
got
can
a
roll.
call from their insurance company,
Mhm.
and they recorded an interview with me, and then nothing since.
Wait, they
the
recorded
police
an interview?
I got the police report, and it 100% confirms everything I thought, where the truck was just
Fuck.
barely behind me, and they were
Nice.
trying to move lanes and slammed into me. It was their fault. I couldn't have even dodged it because couldn't have seen it coming. So
Mm-hmm.
Yep, makes sense. So
I like how I look up and you're like,
okay. Oh no, I clicked a button by accident.
not my
Rena's character
fault.
sheet.
You should have died.
All right, let's get back to the game. Hey, Messi, thanks for racing that D20. With that
Yep.
natty 20, we appreciate that.
Yeah, that was for you, buddy.
All right, Wade, I'm glad to hear that you are well and that you didn't sustain any injuries beyond the ones you already had prior. So, are you ready? Letitia comes riding in with 2 others, all on horseback.
Oh, right. The
She's
jailer.
the guard captain.
Yep.
Thank
For those
you.
that
The
don't
announcer
remember.
had forgotten the name of the guard captain.
I got you.
Comes riding in with 2 others, the
On a
3 of
horse?
them on horseback. Yep, separate horses to be clear, in case you try to get funny with that. Come riding in. Atelier had made her way back round. My apologies. Dorian had made his way back round, and then Atelier a few moments later on.
Unfunny one's message in chat for you, Scott.
Oof! When you roll, Scott, the camera feed starts to get glitchy for a few seconds.
I didn't want
mean,
to bring more attention to
I don't
it,
know if
but
it's the camera or if it's legit just roll 20.
I feel like it's
roll.
roll 20.
Yeah.
Because when I clicked my insight, that was like 30 seconds and then it finally rolled. Sorry. Didn't
So,
mean to
why-
take
why-
away from immersion.
Why don't we test this? Hey, Rena. Not Rena, sorry. Messi, why don't you go ahead and drop 3d6? And in the meanwhile, I'm going to do one of these.
Fine.
There you go. There you go.
In roll 20?
Yeah, no.
Okay, here you go. Oh,
Oh, it looks fine over here.
that was a bad roll.
All right, cool.
Man.
So, Letitia, who's, you see 2 gents and a lady donning the armor that the soldiers are wearing, riding in.
Would it look
from-
fancier than what everybody else is wearing, or would it be the exact same armor?
I mean, if you the same soldiers that everybody else is wearing. When she gets closer, you'd be able to see that like the cloak.
She looks more distinct, like someone in charge.
Yeah, the cloak that she has and whatnot would be a bit more. But the big thing to point out is that whereas all the other people around you have their armor half removed because of how hot it is, the 3 people out riding do not. They're wearing their full armor, and it's friggin' hot. So either way. So did it stutter again? Stuttered a bit, but it's fine. It's not like we. Okay, cool.
Apparently, Scott's camera's stuttering when it rolls. So it might just be a Twitch issue.
Yeah, my camera. That's weird because mine's the.
So the dice roll is kind of laggy, apparently. That could just be a roll 20, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, the dice are terrible
Right.
though.
Yeah. 2 gents and a lady. Continue.
Yeah. Oh well.
Okay.
I can actually just turn off the dice so they don't have to see it. But let's leave it
Let's
out there
just
for
keep
now.
going.
Yeah.
Let's just
So anyways, so they come riding up. The four of you standing over there. Messi apparently being a shark, having never played it before, being a shark. So good on you for taking their money. And Dorian, you have just stuck around, and Zatelia joined a few moments later on, having questions them in, let's just say, an awkward fashion. So they come riding up and see that you guys there. The first thing that happens as soon as they ride up is I described this place when you first came in as having two buildings. One large one in the middle of the place, which is where you guys were just sitting next to and also went into for some of you, and one smaller one that was kind of off to the side. As soon as they come riding up and the three of them dismount, one of the gents goes over to the smaller building and just kind of like walks in. As they walk over, like removing their helmet, putting it on a table just outside of it, and removing their like leather gauntlets as they're walking in as well. You can see that the guard captain, Letitia, and the other gentleman remove their helmets as they walk over. He's gonna kind of walk over with her, not straight up to where you guys are, but off to the side where there's like a well sitting over there. And when they make their way over, they'll start like cranking up a bucket of water, and she'll grab it first and like dump half the bucket on her head. And hand the bucket over to him, who's then going to lift it up and dump it on his head. Just kind of like completely soaking their bodies, which are probably already just saturated in sweat anyways, and dirt from the dusty road. Fetching another bucket of water. Each of them are going to take like long draughts from it and like leave the other half bucket there for the other guy when they eventually come back out. They make their way finally over to you, and when they come over to you, she'll actually walk over to the card game. Look at the hand of the person that I think. And Barry, you're still playing somebody, right?
No, I thought
he said
finished
double or
that
nothing, and then I lost, and then he was like, haha, and then he didn't want to play again because he's a B.
I don't think he said he didn't want to play again. I think I just said Letitia's coming.
Oh,
You said
I
last
think I
time-
said my friend here is better, that you should play him, and then I tried to get Dorian to play.
which I didn't. Because
So I guess no.
as I was about to say something, you said the horse people on the horses rolled up and they all started scattering, trying to put stuff away
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Thank you. So
because they weren't supposed to be like on break or whatever.
So she'll make her way over to the table, not saying anything to the four of you yet. I don't know if any of you do. Derb is probably still half asleep with his head down, unless somebody wants to go over and give him a swift kick in the boot to wake him
Did I
up.
lose fatigued?
I mean, it requires a legit rest. It hasn't been an hour.
Oh, this has been legit. Listen to them play games. Best rest of my life.
I mean, I think Messi has the ability to remove your fatigue. He's just stingy with his spells.
No, I don't.
You don't have lesser?
Don't have what?
Lesser?
Lesser can't do that.
Lesser can do that.
Oh, I didn't mean to roll it. Well, let me see. Yeah, I can't do that.
He's been able to cure you this entire time.
It's not disease or blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
Lesser restoration in every iteration of D&D prior to 5e could remove fatigue. Are you telling me that lesser doesn't remove fatigue in 5e? Because
let me check. I don't know. Okay, lesser restoration, cure, exhaustion, and 5e.
5e such trash.
No.
Oh wow. Okay, never mind.
Greater restoration does, though.
Oh boy. I hate 5e so much. All right, so you guys get back to so it comes over, looks at the table without even addressing any of the four of you. Was somebody nice enough to boot Derb in the boot to wake him up?
I would probably.
This one says lesser recovers one level of exhaustion, and restoration would recover all of them.
What did you read?
D&D 5e, what removes exhaustion in nworld.org.
That's N-Worlds. That's a forum. It's not necessarily official.
What do you think? Messi's official just because Messi said it?
I'm not sure. I
Well,
assume Messi
I
went
am
to D&D
verified.
Beyond.
I'm verified on all. I went
I
to
don't
the
see a
D&D.
check mark
This,
on your
went
screen.
to the D&D subreddit.
I don't think Dorian would have had enough time to get over. Like, I probably wouldn't look suspicious and run to Derb and like knock him awake or anything like that. I imagine he'd still be resting. I wouldn't have gone over to like poke him.
Sure. So Derb is still lounging there. So, like I said, she doesn't immediately walk up or say anything to any of your characters unless you do. Goes over, looks at the table, like very knowingly looks at the table, and looks back at the other soldiers.
I probably
and
would have said
says,
something before she even
Sure,
addressed.
sure. So
If
she
I
goes
see-
to look
if
at the
I-
table, and you say,
I would know just through regular perception that she's the ranking official we're here to look for, right?
correct. Yep.
I would probably just question, being like, is it commander or just captain?
Just Captain.
I would just say Captain Letitia, I assume.
She, without making eye contact with you, says, "You assume correctly."
I would almost do like a half bow, as just as confirmation. Just and almost staying bowed, just saying, we've traveled a long way to find you. We've been told you could help us on our journey of finding I don't remember what we were here for. What were we here for? It wasn't for the names,
different,
right?
The different family members, where they are, so
That's
on and
what I
so
thought, okay.
forth. So, and she might
I would
also
probably
be
procure the
interested because of
list.
the woods. So,
Right, I would probably procure the list saying, well, we've traveled through the area with the Kiki more recently and have eliminated the queen and a good chunk of what remains there. But
We drowned the babies.
we did find some of we found a cart there that had the loss of some of the traders, and we heard that you would know who they were. And I would almost kind of like staying bowed, not really making eye contact. I would just kind of provide the list for her to look at.
she, like I
I'd
said,
almost put it on the table, just at her own time, not like now.
so not hand it to her, put it on the table instead.
I would see what she'd do, like trying to hand it to her.
She'll take it from you. So first, like I said, she doesn't make eye contact with you originally because she's looking at the table, and she gives like a look to the others, like there will be words, and then she turns to address you fully and sees that you're bowing. And she says, "At ease," and like one of those like, "What are you doing?" sort of reactions. She's like, "At ease."
Not like a full bow.
No,
but
I
like
understand.
Kind of like
Yeah. And she, because it almost made her uncomfortable, she takes the paperwork from you and says, she flips through it a couple of times. She says, "If I'm understanding this correctly, you're saying that you came through the woods, killed the Kikimor, found a bunch of valuable supplies, and are looking to return them."
Not just me, and kind of like surprised, like she thinks I did it, but like I would point to Atalia, who I imagine is coming up the road at this point, because she's kind of like, or are you at the entrance?
She had
Atalia?
already just walked around to the entrance as the horses were riding up. So she's there.
So I would have kind of pointed to her as she's probably like leaning up against the wall or something. It was all thanks to our witcher, and I would point to our blacksmith and Ember. I would kind of put my hand on Ember, kind of standing behind him. And
Am I
our,
awake now? Or am I sleeping with like my thumb in my mouth?
I think you're kind of drowsy.
Well,
That's
nobody
how
said
I
anything
see
about
you.
your thumb except for you, but yes, sleeping.
Yeah, no, you must have described it like that. Continue.
I would kind of point to our party, like our blacksmith, our traveling blacksmith, our traveling doctor here, Ember, and our witcher. I would probably say that last, Atalia. I am known as Dorian.
She looks at all of you and she goes, "Oh, a witcher. Well, that explains why the Kikimor are dead." Looks at you and says, "No offense, I didn't think you were the one that did it." And she goes and takes a step over towards the Atalia and will outstretch her hands to shake yours and say, "Letitia."
She'll take her hand. Atalia, well met.
Same. Why'd you come fighting the Kikimor? Who's paying?
I believe it's the Duchess, right?
Yeah, I
thought she
don't
was the
remember her
queen.
actual name.
Baroness.
Just referred to her as the Duchess.
Oh, well, she's the Duchess, but it's Duchess. Now I'm forgetting her name too. Oh shit. It's
Lilith
of-
too.
Did I write?
We're
it down?
still in her. We're still in her lands, correct? So I mean, if she were
I
just
think
to say
so.
the Duchess,
you are. It's you're actually not 100% sure if you're in these lands. So actually, I can tell you that you are just outside, being on the other side of these woods.
I
You're
was
just
like,
outside of her
wouldn't
lands.
I don't
know
have a name for her.
Of what the hell's the name of the that area?
Toussaint.
Duchess
Tucson.
Lily,
Milfgard.
Nilfgaard, Gilfgaard, now in Gilfgaard.
Anna Henrietta. So Duchess Henrietta.
Okay.
And you said we're just outside
Write
of
that
her
down.
kingdom.
Mhm.
Okay.
Isn't Duchess Lilith too a Raid Shadow Legends character?
Yes.
Oh, I thought I was actually right on that. Huh. Continue.
So she says,
Yeah. The Duchess, Henrietta.
she says, oh, the Duchess sent you. I suppose that makes sense. The trade routes have been disrupted. We've all lost money in this. and lives. So if the bill has been paid, then luckily I don't have to worry about that. But you come here for what? And she gestures to the papers in her hands.
Um,
I would almost like point a finger to Atalia, asking like, "Do you want me to explain?" Because I imagine her back is to me now, the captain's.
She would try to have her body facing towards the most of you. So depending on how fanned out you are, she would try to be facing towards all of you.
I would just look to Atalia if she would want me to explain or not.
yeah, she'd say not paid yet, and then kind of motion to Dorian.
We met a group of traveling merchants, and I'd probably procure their names, as I don't
Yeah.
think I was given their names, in a camping ground not far from here, probably about a day's travel. And they told us that one of their caravans was missing. We found them and wanted to return the items we found at the bottom of the Kikimore's lair. And we were told by the local innkeep that you would have more information.
I certainly do. I already glanced at a few names on this list, and I know
As
exactly
you can
where
see,
they
and
are.
he would kind of like point to the list, kind of like not overreaching, but
Yeah.
these names we have accounted for, but these names kind of point to the ones that we don't know are the ones we're looking for.
I can.
Because I imagine Dorian would know which ones the innkeeper told us where we could find.
I can direct you to their homes if you wish to go and speak to them personally. But if you're just simply looking to return belongings, I could actually have that taken care of for you. There are certainly people around here that need extra responsibility, clearly. So it's up to you. If you wish to speak to them individually, I'll have you escorted to each of the homes. If you wish to just have them delivered by these fine soldiers, they can take care of it for you.
I would look to Talia. Your call.
Would get us on the road faster, so seems fine. As long as they get what they.
Delivering-
There was one
Delivering
specific
them-
one that Derb wanted to visit because it
Yeah,
was the
to talk to
crafter of the
Oh.
of the scope. Yeah.
Delivering the goods, I think, would be an easy task for them to take care of. However, almost looking very solemn. My whole demeanor would change. Having to tell them that their loved one is now gone. Can your men take care of this as well? Or would you rather us take care of that?
Oh no.
Genuinely asking, not trying to be a smartass or anything.
Unfortunately, it's a responsibility that we are accustomed to. As you can imagine, there are many dangers, not just in the woods with the Kikimore. Thank you again for that having been resolved, but with other beasts about. I would actually inquire as to whether or not the Witcher would be looking for work, but it seems as though you're looking to seek out your pay as of now. So, if you travel north again, I'm sure there will still be opportunity here for you.
Seems there's always something to fight.
The
Fine, come this
DM
way
seems to
again.
want us up here, so I'm sure that we'll be back.
Looks over at the person kind of like sleep talking on the ground and says, the DM, is this,
The dumb magistrate.
she looks around back and forth. Does she say like the dumb magistrate? And she looks
Tiny
at
little bearded
Toes.
fellow. Smaller than a gnome. Looking for his home.
Is he usually this disruptive?
He had an occurrence with the Kikimore. He hasn't been the same since. Would that be a deception?
Yeah.
Do I need to roll deception? Because
Yeah.
All right.
Crushed it.
Oh, it's up for you guys. It's like not working for me.
She
I got a
just
20.
she just nods slowly. 20 total, yeah. She's
20
nods
total,
slowly.
9 plus 11.
She nods slowly and says, well then, I hope he fares well. Do you need medical equipment?
Medical cool. I would almost look to Ember like, I will leave that to him, but I think he just needs some rest.
There's nothing medically wrong with him. Well, at least that I can diagnose physically.
Is there anything else that I could assist you with then? I'm not looking to chase you off. You are more than welcome. We owe you a debt of gratitude. You saved not only the commerce in the area, but the lives of those that live near to the woods, the merchants that travel through it, and certainly, yes, that of myself and the guards as well that would have to battle the creatures back when they came to the rim. So, again, owe you a debt of gratitude.
We did hear of a rumor, and I hope our Witcher doesn't not mind me overstepping my position.
He'll kill you. if you
We
do.
did hear of a rumor of a man that went wild and attacked a friend of ours' house. I don't know if that would be a deception thing, saying that she's our friend, but I mean, I guess she's not giving us any ill will, only Amber.
Are you talking about Lady
Later.
Grundle? You
Yeah.
could call her your friend. Yeah, it's fine. She was saying,
Because I mean, Derb and we didn't have really any negative thing. I mean, she helped put a curse away for us.
Derb's eyes widen.
Letitia
Yeah.
says, Lady Grundle's gums are always flapping.
Derb's eyes
So is
widen
what
more.
we've heard not true?
No, it's certainly true. There was a man that had attacked her place. Things were strange when we got there, but he was also considerably drunk. At least he reeked of liquor, and he's known to be a bit of a drunk, so it's not too much of a surprise that we found him there. It's just, he did wreak a considerable amount of havoc. He looks to Atelier and says, this isn't something that has a Witcher's interest, does it? We don't think there's anything greater than a blundering fool causing havoc in a small town.
What did I get off of
You were suspicious
Off
of
of
both
them.
men, I believe.
yeah.
You rolled really badly against the innocent guy who beat up his grandpa.
Well, he's not really
You didn't
innocent. He
believe-
kicked the shit out of his grandpa.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, I was sincere that what he was saying was somewhat true, but you were suspicious of it. But I think you were also, I was suspicious of the other guy. The guy whose clothes didn't quite fit because he was found naked, remember?
But I don't really have an inkling of
I don't think you
Well,
what
rolled
kind
well
of
I
on
would.
creature
your-
this could be.
I definitely would.
Yeah, I was seeing what her response was, but I'm going to have Messy roll a deception versus Letitia's insight to see if she can pick up the fact that you're very intentionally kind of like, I'm going to stay quiet over here. Don't worry,
I
though,
mean,
you have
sh-
advantage
so-
because you haven't spoken yet. So
Amber is saying this, or
out of game, I'm saying that Ember has to roll deception for facial reaction because she's
Oh.
going to roll an insight, but he has advantage because he hasn't said anything yet.
But I'll let Rena talk first.
Go ahead.
I will just
I think meta
respond
we
with
know what we think he is, but I don't think you know.
not in game. No, she has no idea. So she'd probably say, it's very possible, but I don't have enough, information to know whether or not that's true. That something else is going on.
Okay, I'll roll now.
Good.
Oh,
Appears to be
well.
staring at pictures of pinkies.
Nice.
Good luck.
Okay.
Good luck, Scott.
I don't think I can beat that, but I will try. She's pretty decent, but yeah, that's not high enough for me to even try it. So I won't. Cool.
You probably have enough daddy's dice to roll 6 sided.
Actually, I was gifted a daddy's dice, and I try to increment it, and it's not working. So I'm gonna have to try to reboot the whatchamacallit. Let's wish me luck.
API.
Yeah, wish me luck because it's
Good
broken.
luck. Good luck. Let me
Alright,
see if
I was
I'll
gonna
do
For
say,
anything
dice,
with
then I won't
updates.
wish you luck. For our dice, then I will.
Did all that crash since roll 20's been just on the wall?
I'm just pressing a reset. I just click a single button. We'll see if it works.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. But anyways, back to you guys.
So she was suspicious of Ember's like facial reactions.
No,
Nope.
not at all. I rolled horribly.
Oh.
He beat me by 12.
Phantom,
Okay.
why? TPK. By the party.
5
itself.
tweets look like things are coming back.
Okay. So,
So she asks, would this be something that interests a Witcher? And Rena just says, I don't know, possibly, is basically what the interaction.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
said it could be, but I don't have enough info for that.
Gotcha.
And then she shakes her head and says, well, I imagine that your time is valuable, and I don't know how much money we would have to spare with the aforementioned, she wouldn't say aforementioned, she'd say, with the lack of coin that's been passing through, you know, Kikimore and all. So I'm not looking to hire a witcher for a drunk man. We apprehended him. I think that kind of ends it for today.
Just keep your wits about you.
Sorry. Would you mind if I take a look at him? I am a doctor.
I thought you were gonna say, "Do you mind if I tickle him?"
Take a
Mind
look
if I
at him. He's
tickle
been
him?
sober for a couple of days since the incident happened.
All right. Lady Grundle mentioned some abnormalities with him that I wanted to double check on her behalf.
Did she? She said nothing abnormal to us.
And that's why we were sent here.
Lady Grundle sent you here.
Almost like interjecting. One of our reasons. The other, obviously, to return and give notice to the families.
Right.
Well, if Lady Grundle sent you here, and you do have a witcher upon you, I knew she was making her own considerable coin. People travel from around to visit her. I didn't realize she had that much coin. Nonetheless, if she's hired a doctor and a witcher to look into the matter, I will not get in the way.
It's more of a favor, but yeah, thanks.
As I said, she is her friend. I don't think this covers my deception from earlier, correct?
She's more of a yeah. You're fine with what you're doing
Yeah.
so far. She thinks this is a bit suspicious, as said in my tone, but we don't need to make any rules beyond what I just did. So she says, then through that door right there, you can go and speak to the it'll be the man on your right. No, sorry, it'll be the man on your left. I said that wrong.
Thanks.
So,
Thank you.
She pointed to the big room that Rena and I recently just went into, or the smaller room, the smaller house.
Big one.
well, it's the big building, same big building.
Okay, so he's going to say
Oh, he's going through the front door.
So to cause from like take the suspicion off it a little bit. While my friend's going to do that, do you mind pointing me in a direction and maybe giving myself a guard to go and talk to some of the families, if that is okay? And I would look to Taylor, kind of just like, you know, do I have permission to go do this?
She nods
I can
and says,
our friend, and I'd point to Durb, who's like passed out on the ground.
he's no bother, but like as I said, I'd be more than happy to have somebody accompany you. However, she looks up at the sky. It is noon, and
It's high noon.
It's hot out there. So I would suggest waiting a few hours before you begin your rounds. We usually return around now to allow a little relaxation in the summertime. It's hot out there.
Perhaps I can provide a little entertainment then, pulling out like one of his lutes.
I'm not sure the boys around here have earned any entertainment. Certainly, I can see that there are some responsibilities that have yet to be handled. And she says, and she turns and looks specifically at three of them that are off to the side and says, if I go up in that tower and it has not been appropriately organized, there will be punishment. And they're like, oh, no, it's taken care of, Letitia. No, it's all set. You know, we're just gonna go and check and make sure that it's up to snuff for you. But it's definitely no, it's all set, ma'am. Yep, it's all set. And they all quickly walk off and up the tower. Others kind of find things to do pretty quickly. And looks back and says, if you don't mind a small audience.
Not at all. Sorry. I'm so hungry.
How dare you,
Who's she talking
Patrick?
to there?
How dare you eat?
She's going with you to see the families?
No, they're gonna set
No.
up the table.
She said wait a couple hours. I offered to
Oh,
entertain.
right. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, duh. I'm stupid. Yeah, okay, cool.
We know.
So I'm going alone? Or are they
No,
sending someone with me?
nobody's going with you right now. It's too hot.
Oh.
I mean, I know you're from Florida, so you
To
know
the
what that
building
means.
that the
I
guy's
thought he
in?
was gonna go and question the guy.
Oh, you can go
Yeah,
in the
I'm going to
building.
question
Yeah,
the
yeah.
guy.
You just walk.
I
in,
thought
sorry.
They're not-
I didn't
they're
know
not
if
sending anyone
Taylor
with
was
me.
gonna go or not.
No. Well, that's the thing. When you go in, does it tell you to go with you? I was addressing that next.
Yeah, that's the question.
I suppose if you need any help, but I'm mostly
Yeah,
curious
you should-
myself,
you
so
should- you
I
should- you should
could.
come.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, I might.
Am I
need you to
there? Am
scream
I going
for me.
too?
You're passed out.
No, you're sleeping.
You're resting, so you
man.
can get over your exhaustion.
So it's funny because it's a little sus for them on the inside that you're going back in, but it'd be way more sus for you to stay out here when you're investigating this. So good decision. Anyways, they the two of you go walking in through the front door this time, Rena. Hey, you don't have to sneak around the back door if you know what I'm saying. So
Witcher, if you were a little more patient, we would, Anyway. As I make my way to the prisoner. Sorry for interrupting.
Fine. So you you go to the prisoner. So you go walking back there. It's the one on your left, Rena. You know which one it isn't. So and Bear's already told the one on the left. So you go walking up, and the guy is back to sitting there. His piece of hay that he had gathered at one point in time is down pretty much to just the head of the hay with a bit of a stem on it, and his legs are back up on the wall. Just kind of relaxing. You come walking in, and you can see he's like, ugh. And legs kind of flop off the ceiling down to the ground. He kind of sits up as his legs swoop down, his body swoops up. And he's like, I think you're back here for me again, aren't you?
I'm a doctor. I'm here to take a look at you.
Oh, well, if you're a doctor, you can prescribe me a thing or two, right?
We'll see.
Well, doctor, I'm hankering for a prescription. You got one on you? You look
More
like you got a drink
cowbell.
on you.
Why don't you if you can comply with me, I'll see what I can do for you.
Gonna come and tickle him now.
So he
With my
says,
claw hands.
he says, what you need?
All right. Just can you fit your arm through the bars here?
Yeah.
Cut it off. Cut it off. Just young.
I'll let him
And then
stick his arm through
jack
the
him
bars.
off.
Give him the Georgie treatment. Just bite it off, it style.
He says, why am I sticking my arm through the bar?
Which might be best to have your blade out just in case.
I will do so.
I'm definitely not sticking my arm through the bar.
She's not gonna cut off your arm with a silver sword. Will you just put your arm through?
You hear that, by the way, Pat, you hear that. I'm definitely not sticking my arm through the bar. And she'll actually look at
And
you
the
as you
acoustics
finish,
in
like,
this place.
you finish like tuning the guitar or lute or whatever it is you're doing, lyre. As you hear that, and she kind of like half cocks her head towards the door and says, "They're not gonna kill him or anything, are they?"
Witcher is a calm, kind spirit, but I don't think she has any intention on killing any men today. Which, to my knowledge, is true. Not a deception.
He's like, as far as I know, it seems fine.
I mean, when we left that, you had no intention of doing it. So, I mean, I don't think I need to roll deception.
You're not lying. You're all right.
I didn't say anything about Imber. But I don't know Imber's intentions right now. I know meta-wise, but not in game.
So he goes, as you say, she's not gonna cut your arm with a silver sword. The Witcher's not gonna blah blah blah. He goes, yeah, that doesn't change the fact that you're asking it to pull out a sword.
It's for my safety, not yours.
Persuasion on that.
Wait, your safety?
It's for my safety, not yours. Which is not a very good persuasion, but he's not very good at persuading.
God damn it! I reset the API and already broke again.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Are you happy with the result?
Sure.
Okay.
Do we have a lot of luck? It doesn't matter. I said sure.
The API reset again because it's being weird. So it could be just because they reset their servers or whatever. So, all right, back to you, sir. You with your 19 persuasion kind of like looks and walks over. He rolls up the sleeve of his arm and sticks his arm out on the other side of you, like as far as possible from Atelia.
I'm gonna look at his fingernails and see if there's blood and skin under them.
His hands have been cleaned. I mean, they're dirty because, it's been days, but he was clean before he was... It's clean at some point in time
there's-
since he was put in the cell.
No obvious markings on his arm anywhere of injury or anything.
I mean, definitely got a bit scuffed up because of what had happened inside there, but nothing that's really standing out.
Normal.
I mean,
All right.
you also haven't seen the establishment either, right? But he looks like he's just a little
Right,
scuffed up.
So I'm going to use my, what is it? My Fate Touched, I think. That lets me do one free detect magic a day without ritual, just a free one. So I'm just going to do that real quick. So just a quick detect magic. No ritual or anything, just instant cast.
Yep. So you put that on. You of course can detect the presence of the magic of the Witcher and whatnot, and all the various items and whatnot that the Atelier has on them. But beyond that, you are not detecting any magic whatsoever off of this this person before you.
Okay. Okay.
I have a dumb question, a meta question. If you knew a guy was a werewolf and you took a silver blade and you cut him, would anything happen, or would he just bleed normally?
Depends on
find out.
the
Depends
edition
on-
of the game that you're playing, the lore that you're dealing with, the this and this. Yes. So
A
I
bunch of
understand you're
effects.
specifically asking Witcher 5e, but I can't answer those questions in case this guy is a werewolf.
That's fair.
Spoilers. Yeah.
I know that's what we were suspecting meta-wise,
Yeah.
but I've never dealt
So,
with a werewolf. Dorian probably hasn't. So
Can I glance over behind me at the other guy?
Yeah.
What is he doing?
Looking nervous because you make him nervous.
Oh, he's just watching. I didn't know if he was. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
pooping in the corner.
He thinks that you might be here for a hit on him.
Mhm.
The fact that
And
you're
so-
back in the same room again.
And the fact that he looks nervous
Second
makes
time.
you suspicious because you rolled that horrible check before. So you're like, I think you're looking at the wrong guy.
I'm like, it might be that one, but I'm not sure.
What talking to the prisoner. Why do you think Lady Grundle's interested in you?
I fucked up her place pretty good.
What made you do that?
I was pretty drunk.
What made you go there?
You guys can roll an insight check. I was drunk. Have you? Hold up, Doc. Have you never been drunk before? Really happy with that?
Mm-hmm.
You think he's maybe holding something back, like his reasoning? Like he definitely went there. Like there's something between him and Grendel that he's not sharing with you. But whatever it is, it's like he was like, I'm drunk. I stumbled into a random place, which while certainly plausible, and Bear is already kind of questioning that for you, and you get the suspicion that Bear's on the right line of questioning. But Bear, continue.
I mean, first of all, I don't drink much. I do have to be attentive at almost all times. But
You told me
get
you
to
were
the
going to give me some medicine.
meat and the bones of what we're talking about here. Why were you at Lady Grundle's?
Told you.
I know what she does.
I was drunk.
Does it not work the same way it used to when you went to get some toad bumps to be horny again? What's going on?
Whoa. Listen, Grendel always makes you happy. You know that.
Is that why you were there?
Derb
I was
experienced the
drunk.
opposite of morning wood.
Goes
But drunk
way
people
inside
don't
you.
go stumble into Lady Grundle's house.
Drunk people go stumbling wherever they stumble when they're drunk.
Her
I
house
don't
isn't
know.
exactly on Main Street here. It wasn't.
I
it's
don't
out of the way.
I don't remember it, right? Like I was so pissed that I don't even remember it. Like I have no memory of any of this happening. So likely I thought it was my place. I probably turned left instead of right like 7 times and wound up
Yeah,
at
we're
the
cool. A deception for me. Oh, wait, I'm not the DM. Please continue. Sorry.
So, have you been to her place before that night?
everybody swings by Grundle's every once in a while. It's a nice old
What
lady.
brought you there?
Swing his bike.
He goes, honestly, Doc, it ain't none of your business.
So, someone told you about her and said they could fix something that was wrong with you, or did you just see a flyer on the road?
Insight check.
Okay. That's better. I'll take that.
Can I
I'm
insight you
afraid to
too?
roll anything.
No, Rena, you're not in the room.
Just wondering. Jeez.
Oh my god, Rita.
All right.
Sweet.
So, Messi, once again, you think you're on the correct line of questioning. You're pretty sure you're there.
Yeah.
Rena, he's not asking, did you go there to buy like a potion or something off her shelves? He's asking.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. You go in there for additional services.
Yeah.
And this guy is very clearly dodging that. Just to make it clear, not just for you, but for the viewers as well, right? So very clearly dodging that.
Roger.
And so he says, he goes, listen, she's a nice old lady. You buy some stuff. You want to keep her in business, right? It's what's that word? Charity. I was doing charity.
You smashed
Actually,
up
I
her
did a
place
charity
drunk
once.
for charity.
Austin Initiative cares, everyone.
Grundle cares.
So you got drunk, you stumbled into your old pal's place, and you wrecked everything. Is that the idea?
I remember nothing.
Yep. He definitely got wrecked everything.
I remember nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing.
Well, can you keep a secret?
He can't. He says, pointing over at the other guy.
We're gonna just stab him through the eye.
Or you just
No,
kills
it was him all along.
I knew it.
Dang! I knew it.
You are the werewolf! Ah!
Crash through the bars. Yeah.
Snitchers get witchers.
Well, no offense to him, but he isn't exactly the most trustworthy person either. But you're just a drunk. Some people might listen to you. Can you keep a secret?
Sure.
I would call myself a doctor, but I'd say I'm more in line with Lady Grundle's skill set than medical doctors.
You hit on a lot of people?
I fix problems people have that aren't related to bones and skin. So tell me yours.
Like what kind of problems?
Can't get it up in the morning kind of problems.
Well, I give people potions that make them horny. Look, I'll say no.
He goes, you know what I mean.
Fine, I'll say.
A few weeks
I
back,
got a new doc in town.
The plastic
That
surgeon
Grundle chick.
claw hands.
The doc is back in town. The doc is back in town.
I have free circumcisions with claw.
Oh. Go ahead, Messi.
Oh,
It's always a clean swipe.
They're never
Sexual
clean.
healing. Sexual.
I just last few weeks ago, I was collecting corpses of vampire victims, and I found that there was a disease that was affecting the vampires to make them more rabid. That's how the Witcher and I met. So yes, I'm very versed in different kinds of problems. So
Boy.
again,
The
what's
name of
yours?
the gods. He looks at the Witcher. Is this guy serious?
Her face has not changed. She's just staring.
I
at
don't
him
know
like,
which one of you were lying to me.
No thoughts, head empty.
Yeah. So her face hasn't changed. And he's like
It's up there.
my issues ain't anything like that. Okay, listen, it was things got a bit rough and people were pushing me around a bit.
Why?
I run my mouth. I say the things that are on my mind, and sometimes people don't like it. And I got my ass whipped a couple of times for it. Shit happens, Anyways, I kind of got sick and tired of it. I asked Grundle if she could help, let's just say I needed to rekindle that old feral instinct. You know what I mean? And
Is that what you told her?
well, yeah. I gotta say, I ain't afraid of nothing anymore. Last time somebody came and tried to, beat the shit out of the guy. I drink, I talk, I ain't worried about nothing. They can lock me up for a little bit, but I ain't worried about nothing.
Is his arm still through the bar, or did he take it back?
Oh, yeah, I mean, he's probably like leaning on the bar. You know what I mean? but like kind of like his arm definitely would have come back through because you're not looking at it anymore. But he's definitely be like leaning on the bar.
Interesting. You mind if I see your hand one more time?
Yeah.
Is he
Ordered
putting
the
it through the bar
brisket.
now?
Thought they were a family-sized bris. Made a big mess.
Is he putting it through the bar now?
He's leaning on the bar and he says, "Yeah, I mind." He said, "Do you
Okay.
mind?" He said, "Yeah."
He'll Bear will hold out his hand anyway to be like, put your hand in my hand kind of thing. Not like hold hands,
Cat.
but like. Nice.
I ain't afraid of
Nice.
nothing.
You freaking tricked him,
I
dude. You
am afraid
tricked
of
him.
nothing, dude.
Oh, man.
The whole
afraid of
campaign was just to get him to say that.
Oh,
What
we
am I
finally
afraid
did it.
of? Nothing.
that's it.
I ain't afraid of nothing, bro.
I saw him
Also,
descri-
live
I'll
tweets
fucking nut right
apparently
now,
fixed the
dude.
server issues.
I'll nut right now.
He said bet, bro. Bet.
Bet. Do it.
I'll do it. I'll fucking do it.
I'll nut
Ain't
if you
afraid of
nut.
nothing.
Ah.
Those claws are full of skateboards.
Hey, Darb, come in here and nut with me.
Skate on the skateboard.
I ain't afraid of nothing, claw hands. Okay, I'm afraid of nothing.
I ain't afraid I'll mess those
Quiet.
things up. I'll get those things wicked messy.
Sorry, I found the humor in what you said. That's all.
Yeah.
I was wondering why you were
Yeah.
reacting. I was like, what the hell did I miss?
I had to log into. I'm on my other computer, not my main computer.
He's
Because I
like,
got all the windows open.
yeah,
I
he's
had to
like-
log into Twitch.
I ain't afraid of nothing. I'm not afraid of getting a sticky situation. Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
a
Bear will
family
hold out his
show.
hand, and he'll be like, he'll say,
Nut in my hand.
put your
Cough.
nut in my hand. No.
Put your car in my. Have your
you
silver
let
sword
me-
ready.
And
If you let me see your hand, I'll leave you alone.
He goes.
This is last once.
He goes.
Last time.
Yeah, I feel like I don't believe you.
Why not?
I don't believe you either.
Because you just said that you were ripping apart vampires and stuff. How do I know you ain't got claw hands?
Well, no, I was in the victims. I was checking the vitals, how they died, that kind of thing. The real vampires, well, that wasn't me. Also, what was your question?
Hey, chat. He feels uncomfortable with the situation. How would we do this? Potato, roll me a D100. If it's a 60 or higher, he'll put his hand through the bars. If it's less than
Oh
10,
no, he ain't afraid of
I'm
nothing,
fine.
Scott. I don't think he's.
Wait,
He
if it's
said
less
he's
than
not
10, we
afraid of
what? If it's less
I
than
thought you
10, we
weren't
what?
messy. Just be like, thought you weren't afraid of nutting.
Nut in my hand.
Through.
Oh, damn.
Do it.
Okay.
Nut in my hand.
So this is what he does. You like stick your hand to the bar. He comes over. He's like, "Yeah, okay," and he walks over and he goes to put his hand there, and then very quickly goes to throw a punch at you because like you're obviously standing close for this.
Through
So
the
he goes
bar?
to,
Okay.
swing a punch at you through the bar. So,
Okay.
Rena, you got them Jedi reflexes. So
I was
you're-
gonna say, yeah.
You're welcome to make a dexterity save.
Would he? Okay.
What should I
Does he
do,
have
though?
to have like
Cut off his
an
hand?
aim thing? How big are these bars?
I'm just kidding.
I didn't say murder the man.
I'll just go to grab his fist or his hand or whatever.
How big are these bars?
His
Does he
arm.
have to make
That's
like
what
an
I mean.
accuracy roll to like?
What am I
punch
doing?
through
Dex
the
save?
bar?
No, sure. He may have a penalty because of the bars. You're right, but he also has a bonus because Bear has a very punchable face. So
Okay, I
like,
get that,
Yeah,
but I still think he should roll regularly and see if he breaks his hand.
I think that bonus only applies to motive, not to action.
well, Rena's just gonna make a save DC, and then I'll roll.
Dex save?
I think he
Yes, I
should
do.
nut right
Okay.
now with them there.
Well, I mean,
He
he
won't.
might
No
depending on how
nut.
she grabs him.
Mm.
So why don't we go ahead and Rena? How do you feel about that 12?
How you feel about him nutting right there?
God. No
Tyler,
thanks.
there's a guy. He's not afraid of
Tyler,
nutting
you're missing the guy who's gonna nut, dude.
or getting.
He's nutting, Tyler.
Of
He's
course, it's a
nutting.
13.
It's weird. His name's also
Okay.
Tyler. It's
That's
Hey,
it.
really
That's all I got.
strange.
What do I get with my
Not like
13?
13s.
Okay, I'm rolling my athletics now. Sorry, my
Better
attack roll.
fail.
Not my athletics, my attack roll.
Do you roll with
I-
disadvantage because of the bars?
no, I just rolled a +2. Nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy.
Yeah.
So he
Not
reaches
like
out.
it's super easy to punch through bars or.
Rena
fair
punches
enough.
him too. They both punch Messi.
He reaches out and punches Ember. It's not like it's something that particularly harms Ember. He takes a point of damage. Ooh.
Does that kill you?
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh,
Oh,
dude, he hit you
fuck.
with his. He hit you with his nutting hand.
Shit, dude, that was a failed death saving throw too. Oh no. Yeah, he does 1 point of damage. He just punches me and then what?
He just punches you, and he pulls his hand back in. The Witcher tries to grab his hand, but he gets it back through the bar. Like it's one of those things where she like has it for like half a second. As he gets it there, she kind of grabs onto like the fingers and pulls him through last second. So she's not able to like continuously hold it. And he goes, "There's my hand," and he like takes the extra step or whatever back and sits down back on the bench.
Pull out your lightsaber, Rena. Cut open the bars and go finish him.
All I have to say is, actually, can you hold this for me?
Stop me.
And when they go, "What the hell is that?" and just use the force to turn it on while they're looking at it, or even if it's like pointed down, like to their leg.
Dude, nut in his hand.
I jerk off. No. I'm going to
Dexterity save.
dexterity save to jerk off.
Ooh,
Yeah.
a bounty hunter all of a sudden arrives and kills all of Ember's enemies. Thanks, Tyler.
Oh
Nice.
no! All my enemies, my
Oh,
family.
Lady Grundle's dead.
They're all dead. And Lady Grundle's dead too. Yeah. So, cool. So he's just sitting in the back.
Yeah, he just sat back down. It's not like, I mean, if Rena wanted to stab him with her sword, she could. Her arm and the sword's length is long enough to reach him, but you couldn't just like reach and grab him, you know?
I don't do that here. It's not RC.
Yeah.
It's Witcher.
You use an axe. Oh, actually, there you just grab the Loper sword and just let it grow. Just
Make
slowly
it
let
giant.
grow.
Just stab him with
They're
it.
just
That would
like,
be
whoa,
sick.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, whoa! And
Oh
it's
my
like
God.
slowly growing.
Sometimes when you grab it, it does
She ain't
grow.
afraid of nothing.
Sometimes. Especially when you haven't when you're nutting, you know?
So,
It
you
should be grown by. Continue.
No. Sometimes it takes a while, Wade.
So I
Continue.
think Imber kind of makes the connection here between what he saw and what's happening, and kind of understands the situation. Unless you want to argue that, Scott, but I feel like
It's up to you,
Imber's
man.
got it at this point. So he'll say, "If the Witcher leaves, will you do it, or do I have to come in there?"
Thinks for a moment, and he's like, "You ain't got keys."
What did I tell you I was?
Nutting.
A doctor.
After that.
You ain't got keys.
And he'll this is
Well,
this
your
is completely
pistol.
for show,
Shoot him.
but I think this will be funny. He'll step forward to the bars knowing that the guy's in the back, and he'll wrap his hand around one of the bars, and then he'll just turn his hand into one of his claw hands and just like grip the bar like with full strength, and he'd be like, "I can get in there if I need to, or you can give me your hand and I can leave."
Roll intimidation.
Sick.
You won't like me when I'm nutting.
Does he get advantage for showing the claw hand?
I was gonna say with Claw Hand and Rena there. Rena, you wanna give him advantage? Do you say or do anything? You just like, yeah, bruh.
I mean,
Rena
I'm
just
not
starts
gonna be
laughing
like
and
his
I get
hype
disadvantage.
Man, but I'm
Well,
not
you
gonna
still
like
get your
say
sword
no.
out. Still get your sword out. I'll allow you to have advantage.
It's just
I'll
like,
have you
what?
advantage.
What?
Yo,
He's like,
yo,
"Oh, you gonna
dude.
do
Oh,
it?"
shit, not the Goliath. You're in trouble now, boy.
All right, 16.
Wow.
Are you
you're so
comfortable
scary.
with the 16?
Rawr.
Let's can I combine it with my evil eye?
I don't know what Evil Eye does, bro.
Ember
It's a
turns
wisdom
around
save.
and
12. Make it a 28.
No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't
Ember
wanna do
just
that.
literally moons this guy.
Is
with
luck
his
not
claw
working?
hand
Is that why
out.
you're not rolling luck? Well, Rita rolled luck.
I'll
You
roll.
can't need
I'll roll
luck.
luck. I'll roll luck. I'll roll luck. D4. Just to
Only
see.
deep- Oh,
It's a 20.
Poggers, bro.
Doggers, bro.
No. We're not in the city. We're not in the city. No doggers here.
Yeah, no, this is the woods.
Yeah. You need an alley. You need
Even
an alley.
better.
Yeah.
Nope.
Wild wolves.
Well, actually, you know what? Tyler and Rena are here. We can get doggers.
Shut
yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
all right.
No.
Let's make this
Rena's at
happen.
the bar
Hold on,
back
what is
at
it?
the chicken-headed thing. The chicken. What is it? The chicken dragon thing.
Cockatrice.
Yeah, Rena knows all about that.
Oh,
cockatrice.
Kula
Got that
Yeah.
shit memorized. Yeah,
Um,
it was. Took a big drink of water and I was like, oh, yep, that's the enemy.
Okay. So, anyways, that's going to be messy. You say that, and he's like, "Fuck," under his breath, you know, and he gets up and goes over, and he just kind of like again out wide, so it's like a far away from the Witcher. Puts his hand like barely through.
I'll be right back.
Bye, Wade. And he'll
Pizza.
and Bear will
Pizza.
will
Pizza.
put his hand under his hand and then put his thumb in his palm, and he'll cast remove curse.
It shows a kind of goopy white substance in his hand now.
Yeah,
And
where-
bam.
Pat!
whereas
Oh my
beforehand you
God.
saw this powdery substance. No, give me a second.
I'm surprised
What,
this is
Rena,
only
are
a
you
third
not
level
happy
spell.
that this guy just nutted, dude? Can't believe. Smell my hand, dude.
Dude,
I don't want to, dude. That's nasty, bro. Smell any hands after that.
Tyler, you would smell my hand after I ain't nothing, right?
Speaking
afraid
of
of
the
nothing.
stinky pinky, I sent you those files, Scott.
Oh, you sent me the stinky pinky?
I did.
You gave me some
speaking
stinky
of
pinky?
stinky pinky,
I guess.
Wade will
yes.
be right back.
Oh, poor Molly.
Yeah, she has to watch. I'm so fucking funny.
I heard it's what I wanted. One second.
I'm sorry, Scott. I don't want to ruin your boss fight, but
No, you're
I have
good.
to
You're good.
try.
You're good. You're good.
Boss fight. Not either, huh?
you know how fucking hard a werewolf is to kill? It's insane. I want to fight it.
Can you just remove, like,
Rena, Arcana check.
is it like can't it be? Can you remove it? That like that? Is that
Cut
what?
off his hand.
The hell?
Yeah,
I don't know.
clicked it.
Never done it
Oh,
before.
Remove curse.
what is that?
Are you happy with your 10, Rena, or is it too low to
I
even
don't, I'm not
intentional?
gonna waste a luck. It's fine.
Too low.
Messy, you can go ahead and roll me an Arcana check, but with disadvantage because
I'm casting the goddamn spell. 7. Yeah. Wah, wah.
oh, you don't even have. a
Sorry,
modifier,
Scott.
yeah.
Can I roll an Arcana check? Am I there?
Nah.
You have
What?
a dream about it.
But
Wait.
Nut.
Here's more.
I also get that.
Cheat, baby.
Give me 1 second. Use a spell to cure a creature or remove its condition from a creature. You also get a glimpse of whatever the creature effect. Wishing wearing a general appearance. Additionally, when you attempt to diagnose a disease or identify magical risk corresponding, check its advantage. Okay.
That changes.
I know
things.
that has a lot of text to it that's kind of like half explained.
No. I get it. Well, I think what I want you to do then, because you're saying you have an advantage on this situation. Give me a second to look at your character, because I want to make sure I say the right thing, and then move on to the actual result. Because I won't lie, you caught me off guard with that one, buddy. I honestly did not remember that you had that spell.
That was entirely intentional.
Ah.
I was like, let's throw Scott a wrench and see how it goes. I was half expecting to be like, oh fuck, no, it doesn't work.
So actually, this is because you have advantage and I give you disadvantage. I'm gonna actually have you re-roll that Arcana check normal because advantage and disadvantage neutralizes.
Okay, so I'm rolling a flat d20 here because my Arcana plus is a 0.
Correct.
Why did
So
he have
I'm
disadvantage?
tempted to say, I don't luck it, and we just take what we get and let the dice decide how this campaign
Well,
goes.
roll and you'll find out.
Why did he have disadvantage? If I may
It's a
ask?
3.
He had disadvantage because he was the one that was already kind of like down a path. You know what I mean? So you cast a
No.
spell on the creature, and so he was like he already made a decision in the meta. He made a decision. So his character, me saying, Messy, your character might realize something in the middle of the path that he's already walking down is very unlikely. He's already made up his mind on something, right?
I got you.
So yeah. So whereas Rena was rolling normal because she was just observing. Moving on. So Messy, you of course still have detect magic up, right? It's still continuous.
I think it's like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So you can still see the magical energies of your spell being cast, right? As can the Witcher notice the details with the medallion kind of vibrating, right? When you cast the spell, you can actually see that the spell kind of washes over the person, and it kind of lingers on them for a moment or two, the way it typically would if it was lingering on somebody, whether or not it had an effect. But then it just kind of like almost like sloths off them, like it didn't seem to affect them. Generally speaking, that is a result of they didn't have a disease in them to begin with, or likely has something like typhoid. But it's not a disease; it's a curse.
So typhoid.
Yeah. So it just kind of sloths off them like there's no curse to begin with. Unfortunately, it doesn't work, and so you think maybe you had it wrong. You might have to go back and check your notes or something, but at least as far as you understand right now, you got it wrong. There's no curse there.
Well, I made him promise. So he'd have his eyes shut while he was casting it, and then noticing how it just dissipates, he'd say, perhaps I was wrong. I'll keep my end of the bargain.
I'm never wrong.
Hope you don't get stuck here too long. Or maybe I do. I don't know. He doesn't care. And he'll just kind of leave. He says that, but he doesn't mean it.
He goes, whoa. You said you'd keep your end of the bargain. Where's my medicine, Doc?
Tickle him.
Tickle him?
I mean, you know what he's asking for.
Yeah, I'm just seeing if I have any on me, and I don't.
Booze? Of course you got booze on you.
No, I don't.
Your character doesn't got booze on him?
Nope.
What self-respecting adventurer that isn't a paladin doesn't have booze on them?
A doctor.
What self-respecting adventurer that isn't a paladin?
Pierces through the can. Do they have cans?
No.
They have cans.
No, aluminum doesn't exist.
Yeah, they have aluminum, dude. Totally.
Or for the international viewers, aluminium.
I hate you.
Actually, I won't lie. Aluminium sounds way better than aluminum.
No, it doesn't. I'll leave. And say, right, on the way out. I'll see what I can find.
He goes, motherfucker. And I imagine both of you leave.
Yep.
A performance check outside for you to perform for the captain.
My performance?
They're nutting. If it's good, they all nut.
Hell yeah, dude. Performance. Boom. Can't see it. Oh.
I barely rolled off of the screen for
Was
us.
it
Hey, good
lot.
job, bro.
Thank you. A 12? Is it a 12?
You think a bear has anesthetic?
Totally.
That's funny.
I think that fixed it for stream a little bit. So either way, you at 22, you should do an incredibly good performance. Actually, so good that you can also perform like a song of rest, relaxation for the captain coming back from that rough road. Your buddy rest on the ground, waking up from his
Wait. What did I just roll?
song of
Roll
rest.
Song of Rest.
Right, but the dice is that side of the dice is all black for me.
It's a 5.
No, not for me.
For me, the dice completely disappeared, but I didn't click the screen. That's weird. I'm gonna refresh my roll.
Bear, can you remove curse from Pat's roll 20?
Yeah. Woo, there you go.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
You just have to refresh.
Why didn't you make
for it
that noise when you used remove curse the last time?
Maybe that's why it didn't work. Yeah, could be.
So anyways, yeah, you
a good
Derb actually wakes up at the tail end of the performance, right around when they're coming out of the thing, feeling very rested, you know? It's like one of those things when you had a solid nap while you're friggin' exhausted. You're not truly perfect, but you're going to be good for a few hours before you feel it settling back in. And even still, you're way more alert than you otherwise would have been. So,
Nice.
Derby, wake up feeling fine. Fine, quite divine.
For once.
And all
You're
the
welcome.
Nilfgaard say I'm pretty fly for a gnome guy.
I don't know what that song was.
Give it to me, Nomi.
I rhyme.
Right.
Give it to me, Derby. I rhyme in time.
I'm awake.
So you wake up.
I ain't afraid of nothing.
The other two come out. You put on a good performance. And she's actually genuinely appreciative of the performance that you put on.
Let me
So.
touch your buttons.
Sorry, go ahead. She was genuinely impressed with my performance.
Yeah. It was after it's done,
Press
they
their
start
buttons.
coming out. She'll actually give you like a little clap and say, "Thank you, Dorian." Genuinely. I don't know if you realize this, but out here we don't really get to have, that kind of skill for us to enjoy. So thank you. And you hear somebody from like around the area, kind of like sleeping up or cleaning something up, goes, "Hey, I'm pretty decent." And somebody
The
else
guys
goes,
in the
"No,
towers
you ain't."
cleaning the shit.
So, but
Dorian would
anyways.
just reply, "Where I'm from, my talents weren't they weren't met with as much praise as you guys as you present me with today. So I greatly appreciate the compliment."
Just thank you. And then as you guys come out, she says, he didn't give you too much of a hard time, did he?
He's very stubborn.
He ain't nothing.
But I think
Hard time.
that Lady Grundle has nothing to worry about.
Well, I imagine you're going to deliver that message back to her.
Yeah.
Derb don't feel so good no more.
If you
Derby, you want me to remove that curse, or the curse of not feeling well?
if you want to go and get yourselves a tall, drink of water, maybe refill your skins, wet your necks, we can get ourselves on the road soon enough. You said there were a couple of specific family members you wanted to speak to. Other than that, you can then kind of get going on your way. I'm sure the Witcher is looking forward to her the sack of coin, calling her name.
Perfect. Sounds good.
It was like,
She does say, "I have to ask, if you don't mind, a female Witcher."
No.
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 And he's just like, no. She's like,
They all just say no.
Oh, sorry to assume.
I know it's uncommon.
So she just nods and says, "All right," just leaves it alone at that.
Doesn't really have anything to say in response to that. She gets that all the time.
You guys
It's like,
want you guys wanted to
Yeah, you're...
you guys wanted to go and specifically talk to that one family. Were there any other families that you wanted to speak to, or no?
Was any of them worth? I would probably procure. Just we don't even need to really RP it. I would probably procure to see if she had any knowledge on any of the other families, if they would be not asking if they would be worth doing, but off of just whatever investigation.
You want to find out if you can get a little bit of payday without giving it away.
Well, no, I just want to know if it would be worth anybody else, if it would be worth to the party. If
So
there's
by
like a
that,
doc-
by worth, you mean payday.
in gold.
No, if it would be like we're going to go talk to a merchant guy or a blacksmith guy that would benefit Wade, like stuff like that.
We can go talk to Lady Grundle if you want to smash up her store again.
Well, you're probably going
I'm
to go
cool
talk
with
to her
that.
anyways.
I was gonna say we're probably
That's
gonna
on
go
the way
talk.
back.
I thought we were
That's-
trying to avoid her.
Yeah.
Well, I
No,
am.
Messi was trying to avoid her.
You obviously,
Yeah,
Rita,
messy.
you do not believe anything that guy was saying. So, obviously, I assumed you'd want to follow up. You absolutely don't have to. You do whatever the fuck you want. But,
Oh, the guy that was in the
yeah,
seems
because
like a waste of time, honestly.
because
It's
you're
like, meh.
because
We're trying to avoid Lady Grundle, so let's just get out of here.
Sure. Do what you want to do. So, you guys are going to be able to,
Bye, side quest.
I
Bye.
mean, we can go and talk to the families. I mean, just mostly the one that Derb wants to visit. I think.
The ones, if you did
important
talk to more
one.
than one, we just do the shit off camera. Who cares?
Yeah,
So that just happened.
just
So-
the important one.
Correct, and that was the one because it was the tinkerer that had crafted the specifically the piece that Derb wanted, and he probably actually he was going to use that and then offer to return it after he goes and sees the family. Boy, they're broken now. I
Weren't we
always
told
feel
that one of the
sorry.
merchants dealt with like gems too? Because I was looking for those gems, and they were like, "Oh yeah, it was one of the other wagon."
Oh yeah, there was a merchant that dealt with James as well. Yes. Yep.
Yeah, because we need to find
A large ass ruby, I think, or two of them.
A large
one
ass
ruby, and there was an amber or something too, right? 2 amber.
Hmm.
1 ruby and 2 amber.
So I think you got the amber, didn't you, or did you not get those?
We didn't get any amber.
Okay, cool. So then yeah, you'll just go talking to those two. So let's do the tinker one first. So you eventually have a guard that kind of will stay on their horse while you guys actually have horses as well. You guys mount up on your horses and they'll lead you through the wooded area. Rena, you can go ahead and make me a perception check real quick. Right now. Oh, that was a no.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to go ahead and roll me a Witcher lore check real quick?
Monster.
No, you don't notice anything of importance while you're traveling through here. So this
Oh,
place
Richard's
is
back.
nice.
There we go. A 5.
So you eventually are led to the small town. Again, there's like maybe 80 people that live here. You know what I mean? But you're brought over to the one building here. It's actually like comprised of stone, whereas most of them are made out of wood or thatch, right? So this is the one that's actually like a stone-built house. It's well crafted. It's clearly the family that has money that most likely is like the person that kind of like looks after the land here and will collect the taxes of the other people to then pay the taxes to the next person up, and you know that sort of a thing. Anyways, so they'll that's the house right there. As a reminder, and you guys did know this before, as a reminder, with what you're reporting, that poor kid's going to be an orphan.
Gonna be. What happened? Or what's gonna happen?
Gonna be? What do you mean? Doesn't that mean that they have been?
They haven't found out yet that the person is dead.
I know.
It's gonna make them an orphan.
So if we never tell them, they're never an orphan.
They're gonna go. They've gone to get some milk. They'll be back in a couple of years.
Did we tell the pack of cigarettes joke again? Story, I should say, again from earlier? No? Don't do that? Okay. Keep going. Go ahead.
I don't know. I'd probably discuss with Italia if she wanted me to discuss. I don't know if any of the other guys
Well,
want to.
this is more of a Derb thing. You could definitely be the ones
that's-
to break the news, but Derb was one of the ones to come to talk to his family. Italia didn't give a shit.
Gotcha.
Leave it up to you guys.
Right. So I'd probably go with Derb then to help him talk.
So so I imagine two of you kind of like hang back like a good bit, like a good like 60, 70 feet from the door, as the two of you go walking up, and the door opens up sometime later, and the person that opens the door is barely taller, a couple inches taller than Derb, not much taller, maybe like 10 years old. They must be human, obviously.
Hi, is your daddy home? No.
Because he's dead.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Not your dad. He didn't make it.
Mommy,
That'll be $50, please.
we found her. She was near
She
the
was
wagon.
There and there and there.
Most of her. Anyways, so yeah, you knock on the door, and like I said, the door opens up, and the boy that opens the door, maybe 10 years old, barely taller than Derb. Hello?
But before we even knock on the door, I would probably ask Derb just before we approach.
Hey,
Do you want me to do the talking, or do you think you can handle it?
chance I've ever had to break news like this before, but I'm not entirely sure.
I've had to do it on once an occasion, and it has not been an easy thing to do.
Well, you are a finer smith of words than I am, so I'll let you take the lead on this.
All right. Knowing that, then we can go to the knocking on the door and stuff like that. I'd probably confirm, like, do we know the person's name? Are you Mr. Tinkerer's son? Are you Mr. T's son?
Yeah, the boy's name is
Who did the dad? Brett?
No, Bradley.
Okay. Siam Bradley? Sorry, bad joke. But would I know his name from the list? Or no?
Yes, you would.
All right. I would just be like, "Hi, are you Bradley?"
Yeah. I kind of like looks around past you, sees the other two. That are
Your
like
dad's
17
dead.
away.
Everyone you love around you's dying.
It was just the father that was passed away, right? Or was it
Both parents.
both parents? Okay.
What their family pet? Did the dog make it? Okay.
I would just say we are paid messengers to come here. I know this might be a hard thing, but we have news of your parents.
It doesn't have to be a hard thing, he says pleadingly. I was not going weird with it. I meant like if it wasn't bad news.
Is he also afraid of nothing?
Oh, come on. I said 10-year-old boy. Wade, get the bear traps.
Everyone.
Oh, God.
Next time on The Witcher, there will be
Will
no
this
next time.
10-year-old boy nut?
Jesus.
Find out after the break.
Let's
Bye-bye, everyone.
let's not go down this path, please.
Oh boy. Well, time to change. All right. Well,
So I said
we're in
we have
disguise, everyone.
news.
We're a different crew. Different crew, same campaign.
Hey, I'm not Messi. I'm Nessie, the non.
I'm William
the
Baines.
monster.
We
I
have
would,
Nira, the Fixer.
Hey, Bill Baines.
Will Baines, Nira, the Fixer. Our DM,
I have no
Dick
fucking disguise.
Dick the DM.
I'm Hoodie the
Oh.
DM. You can follow me at Hoodie the DM on Twitch and Twitter.
Oh Lord, wait, no, I'm Duke William.
I'm
a
No
man
Nut
who's a big
Static.
fan of
What's up?
What up?
That's
What up,
static.
Nut Static and Nessie?
Hey, what's up, Pan Stick? No stick pan static.
What's up,
Your
man?
jokes ain't funny, Nessie. We told you before.
Thanks. I'm sorry.
What up, Duke?
I'm the not funny version of myself.
I
in
don't have a
disguise.
hat, so I'm just gonna put the tortillas I didn't eat as a hat.
Wow.
Yeah.
A whole different
That's like
crew. I'm
It's like
Mina.
playing character 2 in a TikTok or Vine. You always
Hey,
put something on your head.
Hey, Mina.
Oh, hey, don't look.
How's shit treating you?
What's up? My name. They call me Lil Nutty.
Do they?
Mina, you got
boy.
that constipation problem worked out? Get yourself that
All right,
Miralax.
we're good. The police left. We're good. We can talk again.
Oh,
All
they're
right.
gone.
Police
They're gone.
left? Oh, they're
they're
gone.
Well,
gone.
I
Go
say
on.
we have news of your parents, and he says it
TOS
doesn't
cops.
have to be hard. What?
Doesn't have to be hard. Like difficult news, I guess. Doesn't have to be.
I
news.
guess
Difficult.
I wasn't. Yeah, it doesn't have to be difficult. I wasn't expecting that response. I would just say we were en route to we were coming here to give news on a merchant ship that sadly didn't make it, and we found out that your parents were part of this crew.
Told him not to
I'm
go.
sorry.
I told him not to go.
We told them not to go.
This is their fault. They're dead.
Fucking idiots, right? Parents.
They died for nothing.
No, Dorian would just say, so he says I told them not to go. I would ask him if he, do you have any family that you can stay with?
I mean, yeah.
I imagine the house that he's like in.
He's taking this
he's
very
just
well.
in it by alone.
You don't see
I'd
anybody in the house. Nobody's like lurking behind him, like massaging the shoulders. You know, like.
Right. I would probably
We
just
here at
ask, do you have
Lost
any?
Initiative I'm not officially part of this, I guess. Never mind.
Do,
Go ahead.
do you have
Think the
family?
shit.
that
I feel
you
like
stay
a. Oh God, never mind. Never mind. Why did it have to go down that path?
would I know any from the list? Would I have known that he's an only child or anything like that?
You wouldn't know that. That kind of detail wouldn't be there.
We don't
Okay,
have to make it hard.
I would just ask them. Then I would just be like, do you have any family that you can stay with? Do you have any family here that you can stay with?
I mean, I got my siblings, younger ones.
All 13 of them.
Mama was real busy.
Damn. Yeah. Wait, why did Wade want to talk to this tinker? Was it just the information that that was left behind?
Looking to return the craftsmanship and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
Like, because of the skill of it or whatever.
I'm trying to return the scope. Is that what I'm here for?
Yeah, that's what you originally said. Yeah, you didn't know if like the parents or the crafters or if there was like an uncle or something like that. It's literally you brought it up when you saw the scope forever ago. It was like 8 sessions ago.
Yeah. So I would just say,
Now it's broken. I haven't even fixed it yet.
God damn it, Tyler. You and your natty ones. By the way, one sibling.
um,
Mama wasn't
would-
very busy.
and he's about 10 years old or so.
Yes.
I would just say, I was about your age when I left my family. We had, there was a disagreement, and you see kind of, Dorian's demeanor change a little bit. Not sadness or anything like that, but more just like disturbed talking about it. It was then when I started to grow stronger in my own skill and he would kind of like point to himself, all these instruments as a bard. If you ever need us, feel free to call upon us. We have a witcher in case you need any protection or you seek refuge from anybody that can harm you. We're only a call away.
Wait,
Meaning we came here, though, we wanted to return something. I would kind of point to Derb.
He says, "There's a witcher," and kind of like looks around, behind you guys. Well, first looks at Derb, and then looks past you.
I would imagine that the Witcher kind of stands out a little bit, holding 2 swords, and as none of us are holding any other types of weapons. Like Ember is just standing there in like his trench coat.
I like to think
And-
they're sparring. He has his claw hands out, and she has her sword, and they're
Shink,
like,
shink, shink. And I would kind of like, I would probably be down on his level, kind of, like kind of kneeling on the ground. And I would kind of like point and like kind of show him like, that's her.
Looks out at and says, "If there's a witcher, that means they're not just dead, but they're dead too.
Who?
Did she kill him?"
No. I'm sure you've heard about the Kikimore plague in
Yeah,
your town.
did she kill the Kikimore?
they're
She
all
did.
gone now.
Oh, would Derp speak up? Okay.
Well,
We had quite of a great fight that lasted more than a night, and well, we avenged many people's deaths, and hopefully now their souls can rest. Scott, do I know about how much this scope would be worth as a smith? Do I have any inkling?
honestly, because it gives you like the advantage or everything, probably a couple hundred coin.
Couple hundred of the SP or EP or
Oh, remember one EP is worth what is it, 50 SP, right? So a couple hundred of the SP.
okay. Derb will take 10 of the EP and give it to the kid.
He looks at that as you kind of produce the 10 marks. That's what they're called. As the other one's called florins. You hand it as you go to hand him 10 marks. And mind you, each mark is weighs what, half a pound or whatever it is. So it's like 5 pounds of silver, more or less. And he's like, what is this?
Part of the reason we were able to defeat the creatures was to like take off his crossbow and show him the scope. Was because of this nice scope made by, I presume, your parents. And well, I need to fix it back up. It got damaged in the fight, but I had made a promise that I would pay for it.
Yeah,
And,
that was Daddy's new scope that he had made. He made a number of them. I think a dozen. He was bringing them to sell to see if there was interest in the duchy.
I presume there would have been. The work was
Mighty fine.
remarkable. Mighty fine. But I should at least cover this one, I presume.
Well, you said you damaged it, right? Well, I'm sorry, but I was just Daddy's apprentice. I'm not going to be able to fix it for you, but if you know how, we have the tools here. You can fix it here, and well, I mean, the Witcher, well, she took care of them Kikimor, right? So
There
you
would be
can-
ways to prove that we killed it, right?
It doesn't. He just doesn't seem to be asking for
She
that.
can just pull out part of like the queen's parts in her bag.
He says,
Yeah.
you can keep it if you want.
Keep.
Sorry, was he talking to me?
Nope, not yet.
Oh, okay.
You don't mind me trying to fix it, that would be quite appreciated. If, as my friend here has been saying, we've been traveling around with this Witcher, and well, if this thing's in 100% working order, maybe we can prevent somebody else from going through what you're going through right now, young sir.
Yeah. I mean, you're heroes, right? Heroes can't be heroes if they don't have what they need.
Well, we're more like heroes. I feel like we might have been able to prevent this from happening, but we're not pre-Vengers. We're more like Avengers.
So stupid.
I'm not sure I get the reference. Excuse me while I adjust my eye
You know,
patch.
the Avengers, Iron Man.
Bring your brother
You
Chris
know?
Evans over here. He'll get that reference.
No,
know,
you,
Shock.
by Chris Evans, do you mean the Human Torch?
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Henry Cavill, he plays the super guy and the guy with the swords. Like her.
Oh, okay. So Michael B. Jordan, where he plays both like a villain and the other Human Torch
Wait, Michael B. Jordan's the Human Torch?
in the reboot.
In the reboot.
Is that true?
Yeah. I won't
Which-
watch the movie.
which
It looks like
reboot?
trash, which makes me feel bad because I love Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, it's the one that's not out? Is it not out yet?
No, it's like
don't think
5 years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I did not see
Yeah,
this.
the internet was angry because they changed the ethnicity of the characters involved because that matters in a movie about
Oh.
fake people.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Wow. Cool.
Anyways.
Anyways.
Good talk.
But back to you can come in. I see the guard with you, so I know you're not creepy people.
Looks at Ember.
I'll stay out here.
And Bear's like, you ready for your examination?
Already putting
French.
gloves on.
I've already
German.
dealt with someone who's not afraid of nothing.
I don't think
I
we should
guess
stop
Durb
at
will
that,
look back
so-
and kind of like nod at Atelia and Ember and like kind of to show like, hey, we're gonna step in for a moment. Or maybe they'll nod and say like, you guys should probably come in because it might be a while if we're gonna try to repair the scope. I imagine that's gonna take a minute.
Sure,
Kinda like
we
nod
can.
toward
I mean, we
like
can.
a-
We'll
Well, they
head.
know
We'll start
where
head over.
They know where we're at now, technically. So I would probably just run out. I would ask if you would want to go in, and assuming you would want to, I'd probably just say I'll go and tell the others. I'll catch up with you in a second.
Aren't they just within? I mean, that's fine.
They're
I mean,
70
they're
feet
within
away.
shouting distance. But
So
I mean,
so
like,
Durb walks in like, alone at last. I'm going to take all of the little treats.
I remember that Durb
German?
voice very
Creepy.
well.
the tinkering stuff.
Yeah, we're trying really hard not to be on Twitch anymore, everyone. If you could help us in our goal, please report us immediately.
The tinkering stuff. It's a.
We know.
So Derb walks
I
through
just
the
want to fix
door.
the scope, man. I don't know what you're implying here. I just want to fix the scope.
Yeah, you want to be able to get a good view. I
Dorian
gotcha.
goes and tells them that we're gonna be gone for a second. So
Oh, okay.
I'm
So
back
we'll wait out
inside the
here then.
house. Yeah, I would leave it up to you guys what you guys want to do.
Sorry.
No, yeah, that's fine. Actually, I can talk to Ember.
So you guys go and go ahead. I'll get back to you in a second, Wade. But she
Please
runs over.
don't.
Wait, me? Is that what you're saying? To us outside or to you guys going inside? I don't remember.
See, I think
I think it's you.
the camera pans to you three. I think I'm going inside to fix the scope.
I ran outside to say, hey, we're gonna go and help. We're gonna go and try to repair Derb's scope. I'll be right back if
I
you
don't.
guys
This is
need
gonna
to
take
go.
a while, so I imagine you guys would want to come in. Otherwise, you're just gonna be standing out in the road for like.
Well,
hours.
that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna offer if they want to come in, they can. I don't think I don't think Bradley would mind, but that's where we're gonna be if you have other things to attend to. That's pretty much
do
what
we,
I wanted to
Ember?
do in a minor
think so.
RP wise.
I got no
Okay.
service. Yeah.
You
Yeah,
want
I
to come in or
understand this.
stand in the road staring at their house for like hours?
I don't think
It's
it
up to-
matters.
Are you
We
guys
go
being
in then.
Castiel and Supernatural? You just stand on the train tracks for a full night?
Well,
Or
what
are
are
you
you-
coming
what
in
are
like
you
they're
guys-
normal
Yeah,
people?
we're gonna be weird and sleep outside. No, we're coming in. We'll
Okay.
follow Dorian back.
Okay.
But I feel bad for Pat. Pat's like, y'all with me?
What
You're
are
not
we
with
doing?
me. Oh,
I'm just confused on what everybody wants to do. I was just gonna say I was gonna follow Derb. You guys can go do whatever you guys want to go do. If you guys want to go check out,
We don't
maybe
need to split the
Grundle.
party. We can just hang out.
No, we're good. We'll come in.
All right.
Tyler's not here? So you
Nope, he's not here.
Wow. So I
Crazy.
guess Pat won't die in a bag of holding. So you guys are
That was Tyler's fault.
so you guys make your way into the kid's home where he allows the three of you and the guard who comes in as well to stay inside, like kind of like the living area. So it's like a living room, kitcheny kind of area. It's a decent sized house, like it's massive, right? It's a normal sized house by today's standards, rather than in the medieval ages where everything was so much smaller that it's luxurious to your character's perspective, but by today's standards, a normal sized house. Anyway, so you guys have lots of room to stretch out and be comfortable, the four of you, while Derb and the boy make their way over to the workshop. There you can actually see there's a great many tools that are here. I mean, there's some really quality equipment sitting on the workbenches that are in here to be used. There's a whole bunch of like secondhand equipment that's like inside crates nearby. Like there's like used, I should say, slightly damaged equipment like crates nearby. There's just a whole bunch of stuff inside here, and you can see there's just tons of like raw materials to be used as well. Just the sheer number of like glass and crystal and whatnot about to be used to be cut the right way and honed the right way for the focusing and the magnification of the scope and whatnot. It's just a bunch here, including like schematics for how it is to design these things. Now, Derb is actually wicked smart and actually rolled really well when he looked at this thing originally. So he doesn't even need to look at a schematic for how to correctly dismantle, switch out the crystal, and put it back in. As a matter of fact, if you go ahead and roll me a tinkering intelligence check, sir.
I was gonna say Derb would probably know how to use most of this stuff, right?
I don't
This
think
is-
he's proficient in tinkering tools, is he? Oh, apparently he is. Is that accurate, Wade? Are you actually proficient in tinkering tools?
Isn't something? I mean, doesn't the tinker trait make me proficiency with it?
Oh, I guess so. If you have the tinker trait.
Yeah, tinker. Yeah, it's one of the ones I had to take. It's like, well, that wasn't a choice one.
Cool. So you with your tinker trait get the a 19. Are you comfortable with the 19? Or do you want to modify that?
What am I doing with it exactly right now? Isn't this
You're literally this is a matter of fixing the device that you're holding.
You're just
Oh, I think 19 is probably fine for fixing.
So looking about the area, you're able to pretty quickly find the crystal that you need, the glass that you need, or at least the ones that are about the right size. It takes you about a good 20 minutes of experimentation of finding the way to unscrew this thing, I'm sure removing the old crystal is pretty easy to do. But playing with the correct one to make sure it's the one that gives you the right magnification to put it in there. It does give you, of course, a nifty idea of being able to, if there was a way of like almost rapidly shifting which crystal you were using, you could probably alter magnification pretty quickly. Unfortunately, you don't have.
Nothing. I'm gonna invent auto rifles before this campaign's over with. I'm gonna be a god.
Jesus, I thought you were going to your optometrist days where you're thinking, A or B.
Better 1 or 2. Okay.
One.
Just change the diopter over here.
So anyways, I agree. I should be punished. Come get me, Tyler. So you
can I roll a history check just to see the quality of like craftsmanship that went into this as I'm taking?
Yeah, go ahead.
Roll for cringe.
Your special one.
Yeah.
Roll for cringe.
Think. Is it this? No. I think it's this.
Roll in for cringe.
Okay.
Did pretty
rolled a
well.
natty
That's
one,
some
so-
good cringe.
Yeah, you did roll on that one. That's not good. You guys do critical failures, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chat, do we have a reroll?
Chaz,
have-
It's okay. We can lose sometimes. We're so used to winning all the time. Maybe
This
a
is just to
loss
see
would be
the
good for
quality of
us.
it. Well, I don't know what that happens. I guess maybe I think it's awful, but
Chat had given no rerolls prior, so you get no rerolls. So, but Lancelot's useless. As you can see, the natty one Lancelot rolled is to mirror you, Wade. Look at that sycophant down
that's
there.
about as well as he and Tesher don't help me get the sacred shard in raid, so I get it.
Dude, at least your friends are actually playing the game.
I have to threaten them.
At least you guys have friends. Oh, it got really quiet all of a sudden.
There's no reroll. I was rolling I have like a special history perk whenever I'm examining like crafted things. What is it? Magic items, alchemical objects, or technological devices. So I was basically just trying to see the craftsmanship of this thing.
Yeah, you honestly, it's one of those things where you're like, I could probably improve this. This is not a very good design. I'm not gonna sit there and tell the kid like, yo, your daddy sucks. But you're like,
Really sad that I'm like, oh wow, I wonder how good this is. It's just like some tape and butterscotch sticking the lens in there.
Wow.
I mean,
That
that's
didn't
not
roll
true. You think that's true, but that's not actually true.
Yeah.
Nothing can stop Scott, just so you know. So, you Wade, you of course, comes to your conclusion, your opinion of the piece, but you are able to replace other glass, so on and so forth. But the kid makes small talk with you, and it's kind of like as you guys are chatting, while this is happening, and the kid's actually rather knowledgeable. Like, he actually knows these tools and knows how to use them. He's a well-learned apprentice. Again, with his father being the master in the master apprentice scenario, with a mentor, I should say. He probably started learning from a very young age. What's up, Molly?
We're playing tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, we have been nothing but productive. No bad conversations have been had. No.
We might be banned off Twitch, but we are playing.
No. What? No. Wade didn't tell that story. It's all good, Molly. Wade didn't tell the story. We're good. We're good.
Honestly, that's true. I didn't tell the story.
Hey Scott, I have a question for you.
I have an
wanna
answer for
message you in Discord.
Sure. So I'll pull it up and wait for you. So Wade, you guys talking back and forth or whatever, and then eventually the boy's kind of just like looking at how you're handling different tools. Says, I really appreciate your coming here and giving this to me. You know your way around this equipment, but if I can be honest with you, your stuff kind of sucks.
Does he say that to me?
Yeah.
That's it, you
Thing.
piece of shit.
Referencing what?
You're gonna be dead like your parents.
You ready to die?
Don't worry, Derb, I'll take care of the other kid.
It's
Taking him
that-
out for milkshakes.
Jer would probably be a little taken aback. I beg your pardon?
Sorry, I just responded to Rena. He says, your equipment, the stuff you have with you, I'm sure it's just because, it's what you grabbed when you started traveling because, your accent says you're not from around here. But it sucks. It's beat up. It's not good. Honestly, the stuff that we have in our throwaway bin over there, is better than the stuff you got. If you wanted to, take
does
some of the
people ask
equipment that I have here, you could have it.
I thought you said you were your parents' apprentice. Isn't this a business you might want to carry on with yourself?
Like I said, it's the throwaway bin, and we were just going to toss it. It wasn't something that was going to be sold. There's no other.
Can I see the throwaway bin from here?
Yeah. I had mentioned it when you first walked into the room, like the buckets of stuff.
I'll
and
go
stuff
over
like
and take a look. Can I roll a different check to look at like a different
You don't need
lore?
to. You don't need to. You can actually looking it over. You can see that while the equipment here is clearly used, it's not as state of the art and whatnot as described originally. The stuff on the table, it is definitely really fine-tuned materials. Like it's more used perhaps than what you have, but like the precision of the tools that are there. Like let's say it's a screwdriver. The heads are significantly more fine and crafted to be like more in line and whatnot. It just might have like a little nick in the corner. You know what I mean? Like so, it's there's a lot of like really good equipments that's there. He's not wrong.
Like what kind of stuff is in there? I guess. Like there's not just like I don't know what kind of equipment I'm looking at. Am I looking at tools? Am I looking at weaponry? Am I looking at armor? Am I looking at?
My apologies. This is a tinkerer's place, so it's tinkering equipment. So in short, what you're looking at, to be speaking layman's terms, what you're looking at is actually a masterwork set of tinkerer's equipment.
That's in the throwaway bin.
Correct. Yeah, because he has state-of-the-art stuff up top. Like if you're using this actual location, this location would give you advantage for doing checks.
I
But
did
you're not-
use this.
But you're
to
not
repair
using.
my thing.
That was more of an intelligence thing, but yeah, to like know what you're looking for and so on and so forth. But what you're able to take from here is equipment that'll give you a +2 to your tinkerer's tools.
Well, by all means, if this is something you're going to get rid of, this is he'll pull out like his kind of like bent up tool that he was using to work on the bow. It
Yeah.
is a bit of an upgrade from what I had here.
It's
You're very kind, young Bradley.
he nods and says, yeah, it's no again, you could probably use this other stuff better than I could, but it was my dad's, so I don't really want to give it away, but that's my old stuff right there, and it's better than what you have, so I figured it's the least I could do to say thank you.
I'll nod, appreciatively. Well, perhaps our paths will cross again after today. Here's some food for thought. I've been kind of working on an idea myself. He's actually gonna pull off his crossbow and show him how he's been trying to work on this auto loading feature.
Mhm.
It's not perfect, but this is something I've been tinkering with myself, and I've got my crossbow here able to load multiple shots and make it a little bit more efficient. So along with the scope, I'm able to fire several shots before I have to reload it, which has been helpful in battle. And who knows, maybe with the tools and brains you and your family possess, you can come up with some even better ideas than that for different things. Because I assure you, our little party and our Witcher definitely need to keep working and upgrading on things. But you've got quite the nice setup and nice start here. I'm very sorry again about your parents. I do think they've done a good job raising you, though. You seem quite prepared to carry the reins.
Unfortunately, out and around here, death just kind of, you go to expect it, I guess, he says. And it's one of those things where you can almost hear the 10-year-old almost like mimicking a line he heard from somebody. It's certainly not an independent thought of a 10-year-old.
Unfortunately, the lesson I've had to learn is not just around here that it's like that. Not a fun line to listen to. But hopefully with the help of our Witcher, maybe some others that are out there, we can make that a little bit less true.
With the Kikimore dead, that will be true. Let me see that thing. And he starts grabbing it and starting to pull out the crossbow and looking it over. Why don't you go ahead and roll, once again, a tinkering check, but this time utilizing the full facility, them aiding you, and spending like, this is like really knuckling in and like spending a considerable amount of time here, not just like a quick fix, but like actual effort. Now they're getting bored out there. Roll me with advantage, your tinkering intelligence check. You don't get the +2, you just get the advantage.
Okay. Not a 1, please. Not good.
Would you like to modify that with luck die or enhance your luck die?
A luck die or enhance your luck. I've just got the
Well,
regular
because
luck.
you can increase your luck. You can up luck.
I don't think we have that many luck dice. I'll just use a D4 and we'll see what happens. 17.
You got some luck in there. Look at that.
Oh, that's more than we had. I thought we only had like 4.
Yeah, it's always trickling in. So the Gem Squad drops some luck on you.
Thank you, Gym Squad.
As I assume, because it came right when they raided. Either that or it was
Thank
people
you,
that were
whoever
already here,
else.
like going, no, pay attention to me. We're better than Molly's crew. Either way, so I mean, it's true. They are. Molly, you're not still there, are you? Nah,
I don't believe so.
I think I'm safe. So anyways, because I will see Molly again in real life. Ah, fuck. Oh, Molly, I was just saying that you're awesome and great and fantastic and wonderful and the second best wife anyone could ever ask for. Obviously after Brittany. But remember, first is the worst, second is the best. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, let's just change the subject. So, wait, with your
by all means.
17 total, after everything's kind of like looked over and whatnot, the one of the things that he points out, he goes, how do you keep this thing from jamming up? And he kind of like show the detail. And
I don't even think he has to roll to immediately see Derb just like, well, that like scratching his head, looking a little embarrassed, has been quite the issue to combat. I've not really had time to. This was kind of the first. He's like first attempt at it. I haven't really gotten to work on it since. We, you know, we since we went into the battle, it did jam up a couple of times. You see, I'm not sure yet. You know, I want to say for the record, I almost said I was thinking like WD-40, like some lubrication, but with this group, I imagined.
No, leave it alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone.
I didn't say that.
Yeah. Thank you for not saying what you just said.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. Moving on, Wade. So
hey, Molly is here. Hey, Molly.
Yeah, unfortunately, Molly's been yelling at me the past 5 minutes. It's a nice computer, real nice. I agree.
I don't know.
Molly,
Have you
it's
heard his
great,
voice,
yeah.
Molly? I don't know if it is.
I'm replacing my pieces, okay? One at a time. I just ordered the first one. I'll be here on Friday.
Hmm.
I'm not going to look at chat. I'm feeling threatened. So,
You got
continuing.
disadvantage on all of your rolls, Scott, unless they're helping the party.
Sure. Oh my God. So, he says, yeah, this is catching. This is like, I don't know what your plan was here, but it's like, and he's like, you can like, it's something that's so small, but because it's pointed out, and you're like, yeah, like I said, it's my prototype.
Average.
You can feel like the clicking, like every time. It's like such a minor little like, it's not even making an audible click. It's just like such a minor little like you can see like where it just holds up for half a second, like a click that's meant to be smooth. It's happening. It's exaggerated in your mind, so it feels like this like clank, clank every time it goes through, even if it's really not that bad. Not that bad, like my jokes with Molly earlier. Not that bad. not that bad. So let's take a break.
Dinner's ready.
Let's just
Yep.
take a break. Yeah, okay,
I was
yeah.
gonna say,
Yeah, let's just, we'll be right back, everybody. Let's take a break. Okay, yeah.
Boo!
Yep.
be-
Yep.
Boo!
Yep. Be right back. Yep. Break.
Boo!